broccoli, cauliflower. Right, let's just do it, let it do its thing. Let's just let it do its thing. Tap the screen, it's free, it bloody well is, you're right girl. Your meals always look nice, thank you Natalie. You cook enough to Fee? Think I'm going to make some pasta, I think, from it. Nice, love to watch you cook Vicky, thank you. Cheese or coconut for me, can't stomach cream. I don't put cream in, so I always use, I use cheese and everything. I always do it like, I like garlic and herb, yeah that's got garlic in. Really, hem oil, I don't know what that means Mara. Looks banging, it will be Charles. Your cooking always looks bloody amazing, thank you Abba. Vicky, where are you Vicky? Turkey. Hi Vicky, looking gorgeous as ever. Thank you sweetheart, we're good how you are. I'm making a broth and dumplings, nice. Are you cooking me? Are you cooking me tea? Yummy yummy. Reached just over 1k on Fine Smiler forever. I know, it's amazing, honestly it is. Where are we? Is it your own place baby? It is till March. Thank you Samantha. I'm doing very well, thank you Wayne's World. Hi JD. So the cheese just makes it really really creamy, but because the cheese isn't really strong tasting cheese, it makes it more creamy than cheesy. Does that make sense? Makes it more creamy. I'm just cooking a lot of leftover food from last week, so I've used chicken which I've got out of the freezer, that isn't leftover. We've got leeks that I needed to use up, we've got spinach that I needed to use up, we've got soft cheese that I needed to use up, and we've got cauliflower in the Ninja that we needed to use up. So everything I'm using today is just stuff from stuff that needed using up. What baby? Casper wants his licky now. Can you turn the heat off please babe? You have to be really really careful when you're turning your collie over not to break it up when you are crisping it up. You have to be really careful. There we go. Right, what we all saying?
So no, it's a pump.
Yeah, that needs washing.
It's wet.
Where are we? What we all saying? Oh, sounds good to me. It does look. Mary, are you trolling it? What's Mary saying? I'm watching you cook, I've learned so much. Thank you. Thought you stayed in the motorhome. Do you not do that now, love? When was the last time you watched us? Looks great, Vicky. Love to watch you. Thank you. Claire trying and failing, I think. What are you on about, you lot? Does the dog go with you? No, we leave him at home. He's all right for 5 months while we're travelling. We have a troll, Mary. Oh, come on, Mary. What are you saying, love? I've learned so much from watching you cook. Thank you. Yes, you are having protein for your dinner, darling. I am. Really enjoyed the sub only this afternoon. Thank you. You're very welcome. Bliss, I'm sorry if I've been harsh to anyone. Mary, if you say anything nice, scroll on. Evening, Vicky. Evening. How's your wife? How's my wife? I don't know who your wife is. Chris, sorry, mate. Delicious. Mary, quite contrary, very fitting. Now, I can't even see anything that Mary said. Looks like it's going to be a night like last night. Oh, fucking hell, I'm going then. Can you cook frozen chicken or do you have to wait? No, you can cook it from frozen, Lauren. Just come home from Tenerife for Christmas was brilliant. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hi, Nicole. Hope you're okay. Not another night. I don't know what's going on tonight. I thought everybody was playing nice. Are they not? I thought everybody was playing nice. Where's Mary gone? I can't even see what Mary said. It's defo going to be another night. Is the bus back again? I don't know, Linda. Sneaking in to see what I'm walking into tonight. You better add sneak in, Natalie, because I don't know and I'm here. The weather has been absolutely atrocious. And it's meant to be turning tomorrow, okay? So tomorrow it's meant to be better than what it has been for the last 4 days. And we watched a lovely sunset, didn't we, mods? And it's meant to be changing, but who knows? Claire has so there's no trolls, Vicky, absolutely not. Hello, gorgeous. Hiya. Smilers fundraiser's doing amazing. I know it is. They're all sad because Santa didn't bring them anything. Maybe. Excuse me, 5 years sober. Some people deserve it. How is the dog Smiley you sent to Hunter's Rescue? She's doing amazing. I put a video on last night if you want to go and have a look. Evening was beautiful. The weather can never ruin beautiful Turkey. It absolutely can't. 8th will be sunny onwards. No, tomorrow will be, darling. For you, we also have terrible weather over here. It's been terrible everywhere. I prefer the sidekicks. You know what, you stand with them. Exactly that, Ems. I'm good, thank you, Claire. Are you, sweetheart? That looks absolutely banging. Look at that. How good does that look, gang? Right, let's take these out. Right. Time to dish her up. Okie dokie. Let's give this a rinse. If you wash your tray straight away after you finish cooking, it saves so much messing about when it's dried on. So all the herbs and spices and the grease now has all just been washed straight away. It makes it so much easier to just wash your tray out straight away. Right, are we ready, babe? That's all off. Dinner is ready, my darling. Oh! Pass me that over, babe. The red. I've left the pink thing over there.
Pink thing.
The pink thing.
The pink
thing. That pink thing over there. Okay, are we ready, gang? Let's dish. Dinner is just drying, that's how you can turn it off. So this is it's a very beige kind of tea.
Beige.
But it's got a bit of green in it, so that must mean it's healthy. Do you want more?
A bit more, yeah. No, you're alright, I'll get some more of them.
Okay. So this is what we've got for dinner tonight. So we've got cauliflower that has been popped into the air fryer with some garlic, rosemary, salt, pepper and oil on, just to crisp it up a bit. And then the chicken has been done in garlic, pulbibur, salt, pepper. It's got spinach in it and it's got leeks in it as well.
Broccoli, isn't it?
Huh? Broccoli? You not got any broccoli, babe? Darren's enjoying the broccoli. Don't know where he's got that from.
Overboiled it though, because it's now white. That pulver's pushing it.
That is delicious.
Everybody's different, isn't it? How much protein's the right amount? When they said 120.
So basically all I've done is used up what I had left over. On a Sunday we'll go and do a Sunday fresh shop. So we'll go and get all our fruit and veg.
Yeah, cool it down.
We go and you get all our fruit and veg, and this is just fruit. This is just veg that was left over. Spinach, chicken's been in the freezer, garlic, leeks and cauliflower was all left over. So I've just made a dish with it all in. The cream cheese that I've used, to be perfectly honest with you, you can use any. Personally, I don't use Philadelphia because I find it's too cheesy. I prefer to buy Shop's Own. So if I'm in Lidl or Aldi or Morrison's or Tesco's, I buy their own brand of whatever it is.
Expensive too.
Pulbibur is chili flakes and red pepper flakes mixed together, and it's a staple in Turkey, and I use it to cook in a lot of meals. It gives you a really nice flavour. You can't really see the leeks in it,
It's really good.
but you can see the spinach in it. But spinach has got a lot of properties in it that's good for you, including iron. And this spinach is that fresh as you've just seen.
Yeah, you could have put more in, couldn't you?
Yeah. Delicious. What is also really nice with spinach is if you make creamy garlic mushrooms, that's another really nice dish to put a load of spinach in. So it's giving you the goodness that spinach gives you without the bulk. Does that make sense? That pulbibur is very, very borderline. I can only just eat it. If I'd have put a millimetre more in it, it'd have been too hot for me. Like, we like a lot of moist meals. So, Shop's Own brand cheese, like Philadelphia, the soft cheese, gives you the creamy texture without the calories of cream. Does that make sense? Like, if I put cream in this, it would have just been like, so like, yeah, it just wouldn't have been nice. It'd have been too sweet. You're hungry again. So it is lovely and delicious. Is Smiler coming to the UK? Dies the rescue organised transport? Sorry, Suzanne. What are you asking? Is Smiler coming to the UK? Dies the rescue organised transport?
Does the rescue organise the transport? Yes, is the answer to that question.
Yeah, is the answer to that question, Darren said. Has your face still not gone away from your surgery? My face, I hope, doesn't go anywhere, Megan. I hope my face stays exactly where it is because I quite like it. And I love my profile and I love everything about what I had done. So I don't want my face to go anywhere, thanks. How many times can you say moist in what? I can say moist a lot of times, Chelsea. Or Papa the Sailor Man, he absolutely does. Are you staying in the house this time round? We absolutely are. I'm very good, thank you, cool one. How are you? They're here again. I know. Your comebacks are on point. Well, D Matt, what do they expect? Quite like my face, thank you very much. You know, I didn't like it before because I didn't like all the chins that I had. But now I've got rid of them. Look at that profile, guys. Is that profile not just on point? Because I believe it is, and it's amazing. So delicious and encouragement. Thank you, Special Vibes. I would be worried if you I'd be worried too. I mean, the bruise under your eye. I've not got a bruise under my eye. I have got a mosquito bite under my eye, but I've not got a bruise. Okay, me and a friend have some Turkish dogs in Istanbul in a pansiyon. I don't know what that is, Susanna. Sorry, darling. How do you find the difference between staying in a house and motorhome over there? Completely different. It's like two different worlds. You can't compare staying in a motorhome to staying in a house. It's like going camping and going home.
Was there any more broccoli?
No.
That's alright.
And it's cauliflower. But how good is it?
I'm doing what Colby does, aren't I? Midget trees. It's really nice.
Isn't it just so good? I've got how to make the cauliflower now. I know how to do it. It's on point, that. How do you find the difference? You look amazing. Thanks, D-Mac.
Yeah.
That's a bite from a Moza. I know, Bliss. I know I look amazing, Celia. I absolutely love how I look right now. Even though I've got my rosemary oil on my hair, I still like how I look. What,
maybe switch out the pulver there.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yes, if you go and watch my videos, you'll see that we went to see Smiley yesterday at the rescue, and she's doing bloody amazing. There is a video on. That's why I asked. It's good to know about rescues. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, let me know if you need any help. She's in a sanctuary. She is. Good evening, Natalie. I think Pansiyon is hotel. Could be right. I ain't got a bleeding clue. Attitude stinks. Only asking a question. Gosh, whose attitude stinks, Megan? Just Frankie. She's at a rescue now for a few months. She absolutely is. Some people think they are perfect, don't they? They do actually, Cheryl. They really do. There's a video there. It looks like a lovely place. It is. It's beautiful, Kate. Thank you. Yeah, we found her. There's a new message. There's a new post on. We went to see her yesterday. If you don't like, scroll on. Exactly. That's lovely. It is. You're right. Why can't be? I don't know, Shella. Do you know what? I'll never, ever, ever understand why people can't just be kind. I'll never understand why people have to be unkind. But unfortunately, in the world we live in, people are.
It cracks me up that they ask some comment that's going to provoke a reaction, but then when you tell them straight, no, they're offended that you had to go at them. But there's better ways to ask.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. You know, you asked me a question. The question was, have you got a bruise? No, I've got a mosquito bite under my eye. Because that's what I've got. So, what do you want me to say? Yeah, it's a bruise. It's a fucking mozzie bite, look. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, you adopted it. Oh, that is so cute. So cute. And blocked.
You're blocked.
And blocked. I don't know what you mean, Megan. I watched the video. It's cute, innit, Linda? How do you manage to travel for so long? Are you self-employed? Yeah, I am, Sam. Sam, you can ask me anything you want, sweetheart. I'm not offended by questions, including that this is a mozzie bite and not a bruise. Don't offend me. But it seems to be when somebody asks you a question and expects you to go, yeah, it's a bruise from his surgery I had 6 months ago. She'd have been happy with that. But the fact I went, no bruise, it's just a mozzie bite. She didn't like it. You can't win with some people. Did you take your face off at night and put it back on in the morning? I always do, me, Leah. Always do. Kindness is free, Natalie. Kindness is free, but people can't even get that in this life. Kindness does cost nothing. Kindness isn't hard. It's like saying no offence before insulting someone. You're absolutely right. I don't know why people are rude. I don't know why people are rude. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. It's just passive-aggressive behaviour, love. Talking to me. I'm not passive-aggressive. I'm just telling you straight. Don't do grey me. I'm just black and white. No, it's not a bruise. Yes, it's a mozzie bite. Get over it, love. Block me if you want. See you after. You asked if her face was gone. I know, Bliss, you can't make it up, can you?
Well, that's it. It comes across.
Has your face gone? No, it's still here, love. Hi, Daniel. Hope you're good. Where are we? Is D self-employed too? Thanks for answering. No, he's not. He's a kept man and I'm a kept woman. He keeps me in the lifestyle I've been accustomed to by cleaning, washing, tidying, picking up after me and generally just looking after me. Yeah, babe. If all these trolls are bored, do they want to do my ironing? Janice, shut up. I can't cope with these trolls, it's sad. You can't understand. You can't understand some of them, Rebecca. It is really sad. They ask you a question, you answer it, and then they become all defensive and nasty. I don't get it. I'm 19, not 70. I didn't say you were 70, but at 19, I'd expect that you were brought up better with manners than to be dragged up with none, because the way you're acting right now is the way you've been brought up with no manner is absolutely vile. And I'd be embarrassed and ashamed if my, when he was 19-year-old child spoke to somebody the way that you are, just because the answer that I gave is not the answer that you wanted. It is a mozzie bite, as is that one there. It is not a bruise. Get over it, Megan, and block me. But go away and marry somebody else. Can I ask you about the visa situation? How do you manage to do it? Dead easy, Beth. So you could only do 90 days in any 180 in Schengen. So when you leave the UK, if you're in the Schengen islands, which are excluded, Bulgaria, Macedonia, Albania and Serbia, I think, you can do 90 days in anywhere else. When you get to Turkey, you can do 90 days here. So we did 8 days in Europe. We're doing 90 days here and then a few weeks going back. That's how we get around it. You know I know you are. Calm the farm. I know, honestly, the farm's terrible. I think the question you asked was rude and you're clearly not very bright. You're right there, Becca. I don't know why people are rude. Do you know what people...
Don't come in and say hi, well, don't lead up to it, just straight away, bam, and then... Because they've been dragged up, they've been brought up with no manners. Don't wonder why you come back at them with...
Because they've been brought up with no manners. You can't be kindy. Does Smiler have an adopt in the UK? Sorry, yes, she's coming to us. Very immature, Jay. Can I ask a question? If you get the answer, I will gift you a rock star for sure. Deal. Ask me whatever you want, but I don't need a rock star, mate. Honestly, my 14-year-old knows his manners. I love that, Keela. 19 is old enough to phrase a question correctly. You're absolutely right there, Kate. I think Vicky is lying. It's a bruise. Honestly, Rach, it's a bruise, that. I'm sorry, it's not really a mozzie bite. It's fucking itchy, though, I'll tell you that.
I'm punching you again.
I think my 1-year-old had better manners. Honestly. You're an adult if you're 19, act like it. Exactly, you're right. My dog gave me a black eye. I couldn't go out for 2 weeks. You don't have a black eye, honey. It's not a black eye, it's a bleeding mozzie bite. I love to know if Romania is included in that area. My partner is Romanian. We want to go over. Romania. Is Romania in the Schengen?
I think it's changed, I think.
Is it in or not? Do you know, Daniel, I'm not 100% sure. I think Romania is in Schengen, which means you can only do 90 and 180 days. But if he's Romanian, he can do as many as he wants. And as his girlfriend, you should be able to get a visa as well to be able to. I do believe that that is for Albania. So I think it might be the same for Romania, but don't hold me to it. What happened to the usual hello? Well, it went out the door, didn't it? I mean, I think it went out with Megan. Evening, I'm doing well, thank you. Are you taking Smiler on as your own in the UK? It's a sticky situation that right now. Christmas was amazing. I was thinking, it was no, we're only here for 3 months. Is there any more chicken in it?
Yeah, loads.
I'll have some more chicken because I need to get my protein in.
I'm sure.
I'm quite happy me just to sit here and...
I'm just going to clean the pan, that's all. We're putting the bowl.
Oh, that was a bit spicy. Thanks, Linda. I'm good, yeah, thanks, Claire. I think almost these trolls need to jump off a cliff. Janice, that's not very nice. I love your nails, thanks, Claire. Trailing Schengen, last time I checked, keep checking if Bulgaria is in it. Bulgaria isn't in it at the moment, but it's going in it, I think. Romania is in Schengen, yeah. I thought it was. Hi, Charlie. Romania is in Schengen, yeah. If not, I guess he's better get proposing. Yeah, because if you've got a... if you're married... I still don't think it gives you an automatic visa, you know. I think even if you match it, you've got more chance of getting one, but I don't think you just automatically get it. Thank you, Claire. I love my nails. Stick with like a bit of sticker. There is a possibility you're having it. No, there isn't. We can't because of Casper. Don't leave us hanging like that. No, honestly, we can't because of Casper. Yeah, don't forget that protein. Absolutely. Thank you to those that answered and thanks. But you're welcome, darling. We will have all the sticky gossip. I know. I love, love, love it, girl. Thank you. Love your nails. Thank you. Hi, Tanyit. Hope you're good. Hi, Tina. Hi, Bliss. Hi, D-Mac. Hi, everybody. I think you need to be married for so long. I don't think you actually do, you know. I don't think you do. Where's Megan gone? Hi, Cameron. Hi, Helen. Right, if you marry one, you can get one. I don't know.
They're all different, aren't they?
Do you know what? Every country's got their own little...
We haven't been, so it's hard for us to...
Every country has its own
And
little...
then they change as well.
I know, it changes so often, it's crazy, like... It could change tomorrow what you need to take your dog out of the country. It is a bit crazy. I can push them if they want. Does it? Stop it, Janice. Pray for me. What do you need a notice of, Lana? I don't know neither. Glad she's gone peace and quiet. Wow, she's looking for my Turkish visa. I mean, man. Just everyone knows, if he proposes, I'm not going. I'm not doing it for the visa. You bloody well are, Danielle. I know you. Vicky, what is your favourite vegetable? Oh my God, what? How can I answer that? Oh my God, I don't know. Don't know. I love all veg. There's nothing I don't like. I can't cope, neither do you. Bliss, behave yourself. Danielle, I've known her since she was about this big. I've known Danielle. Since she was a very, very small child. Like, God, Danielle, how long? How long have I known you? It's that long, I can't even remember. How old are you now? Don't, because that's going to scare me. Because if you now tell me how old you are, then I'm going to feel really old. And I've always been an angel. You fucking haven't. Are you 28? Oh my God almighty. So I've known you since you were literally born. Literally born. What's the recipe for what, Chicken Piper? Starting a diet next week. Loved your meal tonight, but does all them veggies give you bad wind? Do you know what, Maxine? I can't tell you what does and doesn't give you wind. What I can tell you, categorically 100%, is since having a bypass all them years ago, I can't eat peas. Why is that light not on, babe?
What?
Why is that light not on?
It's not turned on.
Can you turn it on for me, please? I need a bit of light over here. It's a bit dark. So, yeah. Oh, that's all I can... Oh. I thought you meant it... Oh, forget it. Forget it. I thought it didn't have a bulb in it, you'd said.
Well, it's just not on.
It's all right, then. The only thing that gives me wind is peas. Asked Darren how windy it was last night in our bedroom. Hi, Pookie. I don't know what Pookie means. I'm the angel in here just putting it out there. I don't think you bloody are. Them that say it are not. Broccoli for me. Is broccoli your favourite? Oh no, does that make peas? You know what I'm like me with peas. And the thing is, I made that last night, which was, what did I make last night? Keema. And then I've had some of it for my lunch today as well. So yeah, it'll be very windy in our bedroom again tonight. Peas, I'm terrible with peas. It just... Can eat any other veg. I can eat sprouts, collie, broccoli, anything at all. Give me peas. Oh my God, it is horrendous. Garlic and onions, really, Yeah, Bliss, D's in for another night of very windy, very windy. Does a bypass last forever? Can you put weight back on having that? Yes, you can, Sam. No weight loss surgery will, if you eat the wrong things, you'll put your weight back on. It's that simple. Beans don't bother me. It's peas. Casper, there's no food up there, mate. What's the recipe to the chicken you made? Because someone just tell me what time it is. Is it 6:30 at home? Right, the recipe I've just made was chicken, leeks, garlic, pulby bear, salt and pepper, and thick and soft cheese. That was it. 6:30, right, okay. We've got half an hour till Vicky's dilemmas. So yeah, that's how we made it. I make all kinds of different recipes with all kinds of different things depending on what I've got in and what needs using up. So I've just literally used up some stuff that I needed to use up, and that's it. It's gone now. Just stuff from last week that needed using. Casper, what is up with you? Casper wants his licky mat, I do believe. What's Wendy doing again? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I have two and put it, they've up and it's to yeah, you've got to work with it. Yeah, of course you have. Yeah, you've got to work with it. You can't just expect it to work for nothing. You know, you've got to work with it.
What do you want? Show me what you want.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, little fella? Come and see your mum. Come here and tell me what you want. Come on, come tell your mummy what you want. Come tell your mummy what you want. What is it you want? What is it you want? Tell mummy what you want. What do you want? What do you want, little boy? No, we don't do lickies. What do you want, little boy? What do you want? What do you want? No, we don't do lickies. What do you want? Come here to mummy. What do you want? Come on to mummy. What do you want? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What do you want? Tell mummy what you want. Tell mummy what it is you want. What is it you want? Hey, what is it you want? Tell mummy what it is you want. Hey, do you want to go and run away into the mountains? Do you want to go and play in the sea? Do you want to go tap in the water? Do you want to go swimming? Do you want to go swimming? Do you want to go swim? Don't lick me. Do you want to go? Tell me where it is. Where you going? Can you help me? Where you going? Cause what you do?
You're giving me that.
I'm back.
There's nothing to me, that slipper.
Honest to God, Casper's saying I want all the people to tell me how handsome I am. Honestly, he's bloody murder. He had his arse in my face, slapping me with his tail. We had it all going on. What? Look at him here with his daddy. Look at him here with his daddy. Show me a way that Casper isn't ruined by showing me a way that Casper isn't ruined.
Why? What do you mean?
What were you doing with him then?
No, what's this telling you? By me, yes.
Oh, he's on one. He's on one.
I'm going to start chewing my cuffs down. I'm going to start chewing my cuffs.
What you want, Coos? What do you want? What do you want? Look at his lip. Coos? Coos, what do you want? Do you want to go tats? Do you want to go swimming? Do you want to go in the sea? Do you want to go and see Jenna? Oh, Jenna.
There's a long way up to see Jenna.
Where's Jenna? Where is she?
Don't wind him up with that.
Where's Jenna?
Don't take her on.
Where's Jenna? She's coming for you. You going tats? Where's Jenna? Where's Lucy? Where's Lucy?
She's lying to you, lad. She's lying to you.
Where's Lucy? Where is she? Where's Lucy?
Ball. Did you ball?
Cuckoo. Where's Jenna? Where is she? Is Lucy coming?
Ball. Your ball.
Go get
Your
it.
ball.
Go get it.
Your ball.
Go get it. Is it under your chair? Is it under Daddy's chair?
Ball.
Oh, where is it?
Ball.
Go get it for your daddy. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Give it your daddy. There we go. No, you got to give it him.
Ball.
Give it your daddy.
Ball.
Get your ball. Oh, we've got another one over there. You got it. Go get it. Give it your daddy.
Ball. It's your treat ball.
I think there's one under your chair.
Ball. Ball. You're not bright, you say. Your ball.
Amanda!
Boy.
He wants his ball filling.
Here. Here. Your ball.
He wants his ball filling. Give it your daddy. Casper.
He's not like
Give it your daddy. Go get it. Go get it. No. No, not me slipper, you dickhead. Get your ball. Right, give it your daddy. Give it your daddy. He's not very bright, is he?
Ball.
It's gone. It's gone under your chair. You've got no chance. It's gone under your chair. Look at him sat there now. But daddy. 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 He's so funny, isn't he? He is hilarious. Yeah, he loves Jenna. Jenna is his dog sitter. Jenna is where he was when we went to America and on the cruise. He absolutely loves Jenna like you've got no idea. He loves her so much, I can't tell you. Like, when we lived in a house, we couldn't even say her name. If you said Jenna, he'd jump up and run to the front door and start barking, thinking she was there. You can't say her name. You just can't say her name in our house. He goes mad for her. And whenever you go to drop him off with her, honest to God, I'm not joking, yeah, he literally just fucking fucks off and just like you're nothing, like you're nobody. We come back from Turkey 2 years ago, and his dad was sat in the front of the van, and we opened the door on the field, and he shot from the passenger side over the back of his dad and out onto the field because he could hear her. Honest to God. He is obsessed with her because he knows when he's with Jenna, he gets all the plays all day long because he just goes. He goes on every walk with her. She does 5 walks a day. He does 5 walks a day with her. She has 30 dogs over 5 walks. Casper likes to play with them all. He is terrible. She's the only her and Jenna own. Jenna and Jenny, who we live with, are the only 2 people that we would let Casper stay with while we're away. He loves them both so much. He really does. As she spoke to him since you've gone away. Yeah, she speaks. I speak to her all the time. My dog's the same with her air groom. It's mad, innit? Do you think Casper knows when he's in Turkey? He knows where the sea is.
Yeah, he knows he's in Turkey. He's fucking running around.
He knows, like, when he's in Turkey, he can just run around and do whatever he wants. That's what he does. When he's in Turkey, he gets a lot of freedom. A lot of freedom.
Not so much on the way here.
No, not so much on the way here when we're travelling just straight to get here, not. But when we're not travelling, then he happily, when we're here, he just runs around for fun. He absolutely loves it. He absolutely loves it. And he definitely knows where we are. Like, he knows when we get near the water. He absolutely loves it. He goes mad. He goes mad for it. Yeah, he's funny. He's funny when we get here. He is funny. Vicky, how long do the lashes take to arrive? A couple of days. Alright, pal.
How you doing, Vic? You good?
I'm good, yeah. How are you?
Brilliant, thanks. Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, it's been lovely of you.
Yeah, chilled out one with family.
You're looking like you're in a very posh setup there.
No, I'm just, it's one of my garages is becoming my man cave.
Really?
Yeah, so I started a business with my missus as well, so that's like took over half the house. So my TikTok's been kicked out of the house, but good job I've got 2 garages.
With your missus?
Yeah, we have a scents company. I do it on that. Yeah, so called Pure Sense 24, and I do like wax melts, bath bombs, perfumes, aftershaves, all that stuff.
Oh, there you go, guys.
Oh yeah, we've been doing it for a while now. We just got everything had to come to a standstill because we moved house.
Right, got you.
Right in the middle of Christmas, you know, when you don't want to.
Not a good move.
I've just decorated the bedroom today. Well, she's just decorated the bedroom. I've just got to build out shit for it today.
So
Never
you've made like the garage into a man cave.
Yeah, this one will be like my studio, so I can sing properly
it.
down here.
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, this one's under the house, you know, so I'm fully out the way. And it's one of them
Really?
with silly garage door, you know, that won't fit a car in anyway.
Yeah. So it's better off making it into a room, innit, when it
Yeah,
comes.
I've got a double garage on the other side of my house, so that can the cars fit in that one. This one, it's just you wouldn't even want to mess about getting cars in.
Don't understand me why builders build a house with a garage that you can't even get a mini in.
Yeah,
I
we
don't-
see. Yeah, that's well, it is. Well, our last drives a big Volvo C50. That thing had never come through there
no.
ever in a million years. I think my Beamer would probably just get in, but yeah, you need something like a mini, a small car.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely not
You
built
moved
for
over
that.
Christmas. That's crazy, that man.
Yeah, right in the middle of fight camp and everything. It's been manic.
Did you
I'm
enjoy your
actually
fight?
glad Christmas is done, just so I can finish the house off.
Did you enjoy your fight?
Yeah, it was brilliant. Like I said, everyone enjoyed it. Everyone's like they've offered me another fight straight away. So
Really?
yeah, that's what I mean. It's just win, lose or draw for me. It's all about the show on here, isn't it?
You did really well. We did actually watch it. Thank you, Amanda.
That's what
Thank
I mean. It's on this what people don't get. You don't even have to win on here to get the shows. It's all about the show.
It's not, the thing is, like, I love DG, don't get me wrong, but and yourself, but I know you weight smash, but your fucking heights were miles
Oh
apart.
yeah, but the difference is, you know what it was? Yeah, like when Dan spoke to me in the beginning, like he really wanted to get involved in it, and and the honest answer of it is, there weren't many people wanted to fight him.
Yeah, I get that.
So when they rang me and they were just like, "Would you fight him?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's TikTok." Do you know what I mean? Like, and obviously, like I said, I putting along my profile alongside his. Obviously, that did me justice anyway. So
Did you actually go to the hospital about your eye?
yeah, I did the next day. Yeah, but I knew what I'd done, but I just went because they've asked me to fight again in March. I had to go and get checked and then ring them and tell them.
And had it broke anything?
Nah, I'm not done shit. Do you know what I did? When I walked, like, I've never known this, obviously, because I'm new. But apparently, if you get punched in the nose once, it's all right. Twice might be all right. But if you take a lot of contact to your face, you're not meant to blow your nose. Because when you blow your nose, there's blood in your side. What I did was when I've gone to clear my nose, half the blood and air has gone into my eye. What's it called?
Yeah, your eye socket.
I can't think what they call it. Sinuses, yeah.
Sinuses.
So my eye literally went from a black eye and then it just went. But it happened like when you see me in the ring, I've just got a normal black eye.
There you are.
Then when you see me after, my eye popped.
Yeah, it did.
But I did that to myself, but then I always wondered why people scream in the corner, "Don't blow your fucking nose." I've heard them shouting it on UFC before, and I always wondered why. Now I know why.
I had no idea, but when you think about it, when you do that, it is kind of doing your sinuses.
Yeah, it literally popped like that. As soon as I went outside, I sat on the steps for a minute like that, and I was trying to catch my breath and stuff like this after we'd done. And I just sat there, and my missus was like, "You all right?" And I literally just went, yeah, 1 second. And I could feel all blood in my nose. So I've gone to clear my nose at one side. Literally, I just went. But I feel like all my sinus was well sore, like that under part of my eye. That's what the redness is in the picture. That's I did that to myself.
Wow.
But lesson learned, didn't it?
It looks fully healed now, though.
Yeah, it did it actually. I told everyone it had gone within 10 days.
Wow.
Literally by Christmas Day, you couldn't see it. But that's because it was just air.
Today's a learning day. I never knew that.
I didn't, and that's like I said, when you look at it, it's just full of air. It's mad, and it hurt as well doing that.
I can imagine. Because it was quite tender as well, but no way.
Yeah, most of the impact was here. That's where my head was sore there up here, because obviously it was hitting the top side of my head.
Right.
But my nose, I did that. I thought, oof. So now I know when you finish fighting, just put tissue in your nose.
Do not blow your nose.
You just put tissue in your nose just for an hour and let everything calm down.
Well, I never knew that.
I won't be doing it again.
Thank you so much, Amanda, you little legend. Nana Sharon as well, Jackie, Jane, Bella, Ellen, all of you. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Well, have a lovely new year if I don't see you.
Same to you as well. I hope you enjoy it.
I'll see you soon, my darling.
I'll see you in the new
Take
year, if
care.
not
Bye-bye,
before.
darling.
Take care,
Bye-bye,
bye.
love. Bye, bye. Wow, isn't it mad that? But you know what, when you think about it, yeah, if you've been hit in the face and then you go, it's going to blow your sinuses, isn't it? I'm prone to nosebleeds and sinus issues. Yeah, never knew that. Never knew that. That is crazy. Well, as they say, every day's a learning day. Every day's a learning day. Can we empty the basket, please, guys, before I get a violation? You've always known that I didn't. Have you had anything more off your stalker? No, they've been... unfortunately for one of my stalkers, it had to be a bit of a police matter, and unfortunately for the second stalker, my agency got onto it and it stopped. It hasn't, however, stopped them, which I find really, really sad, that there is somebody who used to gift me an awful lot, and I had to block her to stop her gifting me because she was in a very, very, very bad situation. She had bailiffs after her, she had loan sharks after her, and I ended up having to block her because it was so bad that she was still gifting me, and I had to stop it. Unfortunately, she's now gifting another creator, which is absolutely fine, and that creator also knows about how bad it is and how bad her debt was, and yet she's sat in her chat chatting on about me, and that creator is taking all the money off her, knowing that she's in a really badly vulnerable situation. And I just find it really sad. Like, it's just so sad that somebody is that desperate on this app that they'll take money off somebody who they know is really vulnerable, and she just wants friends, so she'll send you gifts because that's what she wants to do. Hi Vicky, Casper and Aaron. Anna, Casper, doing okay? Can you tell me what you use on your hair mask? It's just rosemary oil. It is shocking. Shows you how much you care about your viewers. I blocked her. I had to block her. I kept warning her, and I had to block her in the end. And then she was going into other creators and she was doing the same with them, and I had to tell them as well. But some of them who I don't have any dealings with now, we're also allowing them just to carry on gifting them, even though they knew what situation she was in, and they were just taking money off her every day. And I just think it's really sad. It is vile. Second person they are doing it to. I don't know who the first is, Ems. I understand you can't control who gifts, but when you situation vulnerabilities. The thing is, she told me about what was happening. She told me and this person that she was in financial difficulty. She told me that some loan sharks had broken into her house at 6 o'clock in the morning and beat her up. She told me that her son had to take charge of all the cards. She told me that a credit card company were trying to get the money back off TikTok because she was vulnerable. She told me that the only reason why she gifted me was because the night she fell across me and found me on TikTok was the night she was going to end it, but she didn't do it because of me. And because of all them reasons she gifted me, I constantly kept telling her not to, and I kept blocking her. But then I kept seeing her in other people's lives gifting them, so I would then tell them people like what the situation was and show them all the screenshots of all the messages that she sent me. And then I'd unblock her because I'd feel guilty because she'd put me on guilt trips. So then I'd unblock her and tell her, you can be unblocked as long as you don't gift me anymore, and if you do, I'm going to block you again. So then she'd do it again. So then I kept blocking her, and it was just like a fucking whirlwind of constantly doing it, till in the end I said, the next time you gift me so much as a rose, that will be the end of our friendship. And she did, and I ended it there and then, because I couldn't be seen to take money off vulnerable people. If somebody wants to gift me, that's absolutely fine. If you can't afford to give me, then don't gift me. I'm not bothered whether you do or you don't. I appreciate anything that you do, but I also appreciate just your time and your taps and your quiet and your silent watches. I appreciate everybody together. Do you know what I mean? It's really sad. It's really sad. The creator's responsibility. They absolutely are. They absolutely are. You do pay. I don't even know what that means. I'm just going to have to text me, love, because my brain can't take it. There's a few creators, it's sick. It is sad. At least you feel better. I tried everything I could to help her. Shows you are a better person. I know, Tina. That's what I tried to do. others taking advantage of her vulnerability. She just wants friends. It's really sad, and it broke my heart because we'd got on like quite a deep level and we talked about a lot of deep things, and I really thought she was a friend. And then she was kept gifting me, and I was like, you can't keep doing this. I don't want it. Stop it. And then I ended up having to end the friendship, and it was horrible. It was an horrible situation. D Mac here will back me up on it. Won't you, darling? Because you were involved in it. You're a very good person. It's a shame that everyone's like you. It is. It's disgusting. There's a lot of manipulative creators on here. You're certainly, I'm absolutely not. The trouble, you don't know who's vulnerable on here. You don't, Susie. You're absolutely right. But when somebody tells you that they are, and somebody tells you the reason why they're gifting you is because they want to be your friend, that's the point where you put a stop to them gifting you. That's it, the end. That's it. But unfortunately, nobody's like me. What amazing, beautiful. Thank you. Oh, what happened then? Why we are on about people that openly say that they are. Yeah, I was like that. My card blocked me for shopping online, and yeah, that's exactly it. It was awful, and Vicky had to block her to protect her own mental health. I did. It was horrendous. Sent the name on the mod chat. Okay, gorgeous. They said publicly that they are attacked by a loan shark. She did. She told everybody that she'd been attacked by a loan shark. Oh yeah. Yeah, she is doing it to her. Yeah, she's doing it to her. She also knows how vulnerable she is, and she also knows that she's only doing it to be friends, Emma. And she knows all that because I've known that person for years and years and years and years. And that person only wants to have friends. So when they get the benefits, they'll send it all to that creator. And that creator knows that that's what she's doing, but they don't care. It's sick. Knocks me sick. They said publicly they would be. Yeah, they did. That is really sad about that person. But there's loads of vulnerable people on social media. There absolutely is. They absolutely is. Don't have to gift me, Mo. Nobody has to gift me anything. Well, you did it for your own good. I did. Also sold the property, yet people are accepting the extensive gifting, knowing the situation. Yep, bless you, right. The lady that we're talking about had to sell her house, and she sat in another creator's live calling me rotten, calling me all sorts of things, saying really horrible things about me, my husband and my dog, and laughing in another creator's chat where she knows that that creator knows that she's got no money and she's had to sell her house. It's absolutely dreadful. It is really sad. Really, really, really sad. The saying is you have to be cruel to be kind. Well, that's what I had to do in the end. It's actually so that my sister gives people just to be the friend. I hate that, Chantal. If you notice, any of my mods, most of them don't even have numbers next to the name, or if they do, they're not very high, because I don't give a shit me whether my mods gift me or not. The same as I don't give a shit if anybody gifts me or not. At the end of the day, the only thing you have to be in this chat is kind. If you can be kind, you can be anything else. If you can't be kind, then you're not welcome here. If you want to sit in here and be a silent watcher and just chill with us, I'm more than happy for you to do that, and I appreciate you so much. If you want to sit in here and tap the screen, then thank you so much. You get our likes up. If you want to sit in here and you can afford to gift and you can gift sensibly, then I appreciate you also. Thank you. Jackie! You're amazing. If you sat in this chat and you're just sharing it out, I appreciate you, so thank you. I appreciate everybody in here, no matter what you do. For me, we all have a part to play. Whether you're silent, you're a tapper, you're a gifter, you're a sharer, you're a chatter, it doesn't matter to me. We're all the same. Nobody's any superior to anybody else. The creator should turn their gifts off if they don't want gifts. The thing is, Suzanne, it's not about that. If somebody wants to gift me, then great. But if somebody doesn't want to gift me, then great. I am easy no matter which way it is. Some people want to gift you. It's their way of showing their appreciation for what you do. Some people that just sit in the bedroom, battle. For me, I don't get that, and it's not something I do. But what I do enjoy doing is sharing my life with you guys and taking you places and showing you things. And if people want to reward me by sending me a rose, then I appreciate it. Thank you. But if people just want to sit in the chat and never say a word and never, ever do anything but just sit there listening, then I appreciate that as well. And that's the difference. Thank you, Jazz. He's back tomorrow. This app was great, Till. Good evening, Sood. I have watched you a while. You're so honest. I absolutely am, Carol. Bless her. We would all love her. Yeah, it's a shame. It's really sad. Really sad. Dee, I've just read what you've just put about that razor. You guys are absolutely crazy. I gift stolen coins. I know. Bliss, I love you and Tina because you go every morning and get your coins to come and bring them to me. And I love that. Not the fact that you're giving me coins because I couldn't care less, but the fact that you go and steal them off people and bring them, it just makes me giggle. You're a good-hearted person. You always brighten my day. Thank you. You never ask for anything on it. I don't. You're right. That's the thanks you get for trying to help someone. It's sad. It really is sad. Really, really sad. Thank you, guys. We'll have all the ice cream. My coins I get are from people's treasure boxes. We know you. Ma! What the frigamajingles? Oh my God. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. That was such a kind gift. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a silent watcher but love chilling with you all with me coffees. I love that, Ryan. Thank you. Anyone who has the gifts on can't speak on it. Of course they can, hey. Anybody who has the gifts on can speak on whatever they want because it's called freedom of speech. And if you don't like what you see, then you don't have to be here. But anybody that has the gifts on has got the rights to speak just as anybody else does. I'll say it and I'll say it again. If people want to gift me, great, thank you, I appreciate it. If you don't, then great, thank you, I appreciate it. I can't say any more. I don't gift as many now compared to last year. Thank you, Shane, for sharing that. I love your cooking vids, thank you. I think all gifts should be on TikTok. Shouldn't be on TikTok. Well, you're not going to change it, are you? Because TikTok make a lot of money off it. It's as if she is trying to buy friendship. That's exactly it, Suzanne. That's exactly what people try to do. And it's so... Ma! Quit it! Stop it, girl! Oh my God! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. Thank you, Ma. You're very naughty. I only give 3 people now compared to last year. I don't chat that much, but I love watching you keep me company. I love that. Thank you. Nobody has to pay to be in this room. They don't. I sit in the chat first time I spoke, but always tap. Thank you, Melissa. How did you know? I always know. Always know. I'm a silent watcher for a while, but I do... Animal lover! Thank you for the 2025s. Because that's where we're going, girls. Me and Bliss are feral. Tina and Bliss are feral. You want to see them coin napping all the time. I couldn't gift someone I would never meet. That's up to you. That's entirely up to you, but you have got a badge next to your name with numbers on it, so you clearly have gifted somebody, and I just hope that you have met them as well. I really do, for your comment that you've just made. Started watching you from Battles with Tay. You're an amazing lady. Animal lover! Thank you for the Rosie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Blue Sky. That's really kind of you. I know what's going on in here tonight. Vicky, go and visit Vera. She's a bit... Oh, I'll go and see you in one... Actually, we're starting something in a minute, but I will go and see her. I'll nip quick and see her very quickly. All right, I'll nip and see her very quickly, but... Animal lover! Stop it! Stop it! Oh, that's lovely. I'm new here, but you're amazing. So are you. I love the animations. Like this, some of them are unreal, aren't they? Honest to God, some of them are real. I'm a silent watcher, Vicky, but I love watching you. You are a lovely, caring lady. So are you, Anne. Thank you. Ryan! Stop it with the balloons. But thank you. Good evening, animal lover. I'm getting down the list here. Gosh, I'm level 25, gifted loads. I think that, does that mean you've gifted? Do you know what? Miss Pebs. Thank you for the box of balloons. Hi, country boy. Hi, everybody coming in. I hope you're all right. It's Agony Aunt Hour. I like gifting you because what? because of what you bring to the table. Oh, thank you, Shane. I do try my best. Honestly. Oh, thank you, Kim. We appreciate you tapping. We are going to start Auntie Vicky's Agony Hour. We have got some real big agony. We've got some real juicy ones tonight, guys, that some people really do need some help with, okay? So we are going to pop up a trigger warning because it may affect some people. So the trigger warning's gone up so that anybody who is feeling triggered doesn't have to be here. But we have got some very, very juicy dilemmas tonight that we're going to share, okay? Some very, very juicy. Some very, very juicy that people need a lot of help with. So we are going to make a start, okay? Mods will be posting relevant helplines, etc. in Discord. Thank you, Bliss. I'm really good. Thank you, Charles. Thank you very much. Are we ready? Are we ready? So we've got quite a few tonight to get through. So what we tend to do is I will just give you the dilemma that somebody has sent in to us. And we will then have a chit chat about it and see if we can... Sorry, I've just got something going on that I just need to address 1 minute. So, are we ready for the first dilemma? Oh, animal lover. Thank you, so... Animal lover, quit it. But animal lover, quit it. Animal lover, oh my God. Right, behave yourself now. Big love to you, thank you so... We're going to fall out in a minute. Animal lover. Animal lover, quit it. We've got all the balloon boxes. You're going to be in trouble, you, with that Mar if you carry on. Big love. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Right? But that's enough. All right? That's a bloody enough. Be told. Be bloody well told. All right? Ma! You're going to be in bother if you carry on, you little buggers, you're nothing else. Stop it! Ma! That balloon box is a really beautiful gift. I'm not going to lie. I think it is really stunning. Right, go and get your... Animal lover! You two are really naughty. Will you stop it right now, please? That is more than enough, right? Now quit it. This is... Animal lover. Shelley, thank you for the roses. I think I'm going to turn around, actually. Let me turn around so I can put that on my back there. Animal lover, you are being very, very naughty this evening, you bloody bugger. Look, sorry, I just need to turn around. Yep. And Shelley, you lot are bloody murder tonight. I'll tell you that for nothing. You're all bloody on one. Right, Ma, go and get a shower. Do as you're told for once in your bloody life, because you don't listen to me. Do you listen to anybody? Shall with the watermelon. I bloody love a bit of watermelon. I'm not going to lie. Bloody love a bit of watermelon. Thank you so much, Shal. Thank you, gorgeous. I appreciate you all. I need to just warm this up a bit more. It's not very hot tonight. Amanda, you are all bloody being naughty tonight. I'll give you that for nothing. Let me just get me hottie warmed up. Oh, I am having problems with my chip. Nana Sharon, thank you. No, I don't. My partner is telling me to listen to you. Exactly. Oh, Nana Sharon, thank you so much. Honestly, guys, thank you. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, everybody, for everything. I do appreciate you all. Jay, you lot are really bloody on one tonight. Thank you, Jay. Big love to you. Thank you so much. Loan my hottie bottle, Vicky. Helps me back to... I love my hottie bottle. I love my hottie, Trish. Absolutely love it. It is all bloody popping off. We've got all the bloody balloons tonight. I'll tell you what, I'm glad we're getting them balloons and not the balloons we had in here last night, because they were proper balloons. We had some right whoppers in here last night, didn't we? Right bloody whoppers in here we had. Right now, for serious talk, exactly, Jay. You are one of the most genuine people I've come. Oh, thank you, little Leah. 21 Nuggy Muncher, I like that. Are you a 21 Mugger-nuncher? What the bleeding hell's a Mugger-nuncher? Nuggy Muncher, I like that. They all know what a great art you have. I know. Makes a change from the troll, but doesn't it just? We'll have the balloon party all day long. Okay, darling, see you in a minute. Right, the protein girl. Don't tell me the protein girl's in here. I bleed, you know. I think do we need a light on in front of me? Is it a bit dark in here? Can you put maybe that one on? That one, I'm not sure. That's better, isn't it? That's better. A Mugger-nuncher. I don't know what even I was saying. That I need to be very careful. No, I'm all right. I am very caring, Leslie. I've got a massive heart and I will help anybody if I can. I'm normally silent watcher, but I just had to say you are amazing. So are you. Big love to you. You like in any room, behave yourselves, you. I'm just a very normal, down-to-earth person that just likes living my best life and sharing it with you lot and trying to bring as much kindness and help to anybody that I can. I like it without the light. It's more calming and relaxing. Yeah, but I don't think you can see us proper. Thank you for the heart me's, guys. Thank you, everyone. Can you fill me in on your plans you were to receive 50,000 from me? Now you're all right. I don't need $50,000 from anybody, thanks. I'm quite all right with doing what I do. But thank you anyway, Billionaire Even Skate 3. Where's 2 and 1? Just ask him. You like penny room, Charles? Has it stopped raining? Yes, it has. Big love, animal lover. Her smile is great. I've just popped a video on of her from yesterday. Right, we're going to make a start on our Viking, on our agony aunt, dilemmas. We've got quite a few tonight. So we're going to start with this one. Are we ready? I have an amazing relationship with my mum, but she has borderline personality disorder and basically brought myself up. She's amazing, but not the best at parenting, which I don't blame or hate her for. That's lovely. But how do I fix my mother? Would I feel like I'm grieving a mother I never had? Even as an adult, feel like I can't completely move on from not having the best guidance growing up. I struggle to answer these kind of dilemmas because I had an amazing mum and an amazing upbringing and was brought up very well with a mum that was always at home and looked after us. So I struggle with these. However, I have been in situations with people, i.e. my husband, who has a mother who I don't actually know how Darren got to 42 before I met him, how he did. I don't understand it. I'll never understand how some mums get the title, and I'll never understand why some mums have kids and how some mums bring the kids up. The first thing I'm going to say on it, and then I'm going to open it up, is I don't think you will ever fix her because that's how she is. And you're never going to be able to change it. So for me, you've got two choices. You either accept it, and that's just how life is, or you cut all contact and walk away because there ain't no other choice. Because no matter which choice you take, the outcome's the same. Your mum is still going to be like that. It's how you deal with it, for me, is the issue. You either accept that that's just how she is, and there's nothing you can do about it. The issue is that your mum's like that, or you cut all contact and go away because your mum's still like that. Does that make sense? But let's see what you guys are saying. I get that. You can't fix anyone that doesn't want to be fixed 1,000,000%. That's a bit sad to hear, but big love for not hating your mum. Absolutely. Your mum's your mum and she's not going to change. You can't fix her if she can't fix herself. That's absolutely right. You can't fix her. She's not broken, just unwell. Yeah. You just have to learn to move differently. Exactly, Becca. Well, I can't answer get her gone before she brings you down completely, because she will. Tina, I know your situation and I get why you're saying that. I totally get it. But if mum isn't actually bringing you down, she's just not been the best of parents for you, and you accept that that's just how she is, then that's just how it is. Does that make sense? I think if you've not experienced it, it's hard to explain. It absolutely is. Totally agree with it. Yeah. I have to think, just don't have expectations of a normal mum. Exactly that. Exactly. Yeah. You only get one mum. It's hard for you, but she has difficulties. Exactly. It's not your job to fix it. You're right. Your voice is calming. Thank you. Totally agree with you. Yeah. Save up 10% on BM, but go away. My mum was the same, drunk, and men came first, but she changed 14 years before gained her wings. That's amazing that she did do that. Vicky, how long will it take you to get Smiley to the UK? 3 to 4 months. My brother was the same, couldn't fix him. He was unwell. He was the same with me until I dropped. Right, okay. In my experience, it's hard when you have your own kids, but know what a mum should be. There is that as well, yeah. 10 years ago, when he prayed for me, right, I've got you, okay. Borderline personality disorder is not fixable. It can be managed, but you sound an amazing person. She is amazing, Michelle. She is amazing. Yeah, my mum put men first. It has changed now. Yeah, unfortunately, some mums do that. Some mums don't see how to parent the way that you would expect to be parented. You're not going to ever change her. It's how she is. So you either accept it or cut her off. For me, that's it. I'm a foster carer and on the receiving end of children going through this. I can imagine Helen. I had a really bad upbringing, but my mum changed once she left her husband and stopped drinking. See, that's different. Then I cut her off for 7 years. I know you did, Ems. I always say if they wanted to, they would. I don't know, though, if somebody's got borderline personality disorder, can they? Can they? You can't change your upbringing, but you can make sure your kids don't have the same upbringing 100%. Don't do anything you would regret. That's true. I think it's more about dealing with the trauma rather than thinking about the mum. Yeah, it's about dealing with it. You either accept it or you don't. And I think that if you want to accept it, maybe you need a bit of help of how to accept it. You know, again, I'm going to bang on about what I bang on about all the time, CBT, because CBT helped me to deal with the things that I didn't know how to deal with in my head. So when I had an issue and I didn't know how to deal with it, that's why the CBT, now the outcome's still the same. Your mum's your mum and she's always been like that and she's never going to change, but it's how you deal with it. Your mum's the same. You either accept it, your mum's the same, or you cut her off, your mum's the same. Your mum is the issue and she's not going to change. So it's how you deal with it, for me. Does that make sense? My mum's the same, never taken responsibility for any and said at 54, had to cut ties for myself. A lot of people do, you know. I think taking things day by day and maybe understanding the illness a little more. Yep. They would have no insight and they do not know they're doing the wrong. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Hey, Smithy. Is that a patch? Is what a patch? After 40... and my mum was 60, she was then the best mum around. When that is mad, isn't it, how they do change? Oh, bless you, Joe. See, my mum, Smithy. See, my mum was amazing, so I struggle with that. And I don't know even whether that's helped you or not. I do know that the person that sent me that dilemma is in the chat. But I don't actually know whether or not that helps you. Yeah, I've just read your message and I believe that you need more therapy, and I think you need therapy to understand you. And no, not understand. I think you need a little bit more therapy to accept that that's just how your mum is. If you don't want to cut her out of your life, which I genuinely believe you don't want to, then you need to learn how to deal with what's happened. And I think that is the way that you will do through therapy. I hope that makes sense to you, sweetheart. I do hope that makes sense. It's hard for me to explain what I'm trying to say, but I know that you're not just going to cut your mum out of your life. So I think you need help to deal with it rather than it being the other way around. Your mum's your mum and she's not going to change. And I don't think you want her to. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope it does. The problem you've got in all of this is a mum has got a personality disorder. You know? I hope that's helped you. I do, as the bus turned up. I'm just going to not answer any of the trolls that are trolling, and hopefully they'll just piss off, all right? I can understand BPD, then you can help her, not fix her. You're not going to fix her because she's got BPD, so you're not going to fix her. It's you learning how to deal with those emotions that you've got, I think. I think that's where we're at. If only I could mention about why. I don't understand what you mean. I'm sorry, Andrea. Right. Okay. It's getting the understanding of the disorder and how you can go along. So that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say, Michaela. This person needs to deal with a mum being like that. You're not going to change it, so it's you dealing with it. Yeah? That's how I think it is. So, yeah. Yeah, 100% Vicky. I have BPD. It's horrible. I get it. And I guess it's just people trying to understand it around you. You know? It's not you, it's her, but you've got to learn how to deal with it. I hope that's helped you, sweetheart. I really do. It's a very difficult situation for me because my mum was amazing. So it's really, really difficult to understand how a mum can be like that. And I'm not that kind of mum neither, you know? So it's hard to try and address that for somebody. It is okay not to be okay. And it is okay that some days are harder than others. You know? So, yeah. Thank you. I hope that's all right. Right. This is a bigger. This is a bigger. And I've dwelled on this for quite a while today because it's a real toughie, guys, okay? I can see this from all points. So this is a bigger. So please buckle up. Are we ready? I'm going to call the children 1 and 2, not their actual names, okay? I have a dilemma. My eldest daughter is 12. I adopted her at the age of 4, along with her full sibling, who was 1. She is now 9. Hang on a minute. So the eldest witnessed so much. Her birth mum was so aggressive, pushing her birth dad through a glass door, leaving her to her own devices to feed herself mainly on pot noodles, Haribos or Kinder Eggs. So didn't know what fruit and veg was until she went into foster care at the age of 3.5. Before coming to live with me. When she came to live with me, she was so aggressive towards me, headbutting me, kicking me, biting me, hitting me in the stomach, getting me in a headlock. I have now split up from my husband after 24 years, after that child made allegations against him. Since he's left, she feels the need to be in charge of me and her sister, who is constantly battling against, as she is still allowed to see her dad under supervision. So the oldest one made an allegation and isn't allowed to see him. The younger one still sees him, but under supervision. The eldest one has never been keen towards her sister before they split up. The eldest one loves to see the younger one cry or react and will laugh when she hurts or upsets her. The older one will constantly laugh in my face when I ask her not to do something, will refuse to look at me, throw things at me or across the room. I feel like I'm drowning with her behaviour and no longer have control. I also feel that the youngest will witness this and feel that it's okay to do this, even though I'm constantly saying this behaviour is wrong. I don't get any time to myself anymore as she refuses to go to bed before me. Sometimes all I want to do is cry, but feel so weak if I do this and feel that I'm letting my daughter, who I love, get away with things for an easy life. For an easy life, and so the battles never happen. I'm sorry for the long message. You don't need to be sorry. That for me is a very, very deep, and the first thing I'm going to ask, and you can reply to me in DMs, The first question I want to ask is, has she had trauma therapy? Because for me, she's still living with trauma because of everything that she's seen. And she's just acting that learnt behaviour out towards you. Is she still under the social services to still get support? I agree with you there, Michaela. Are the allegations true? No judgment. Have they been to therapy? Need take steps to help? Yeah, exactly. Maybe therapy from past bad experience. Yeah, I agree. Specialist needs to be brought in for sure. I agree. How do I get my wife for 14 years back home? She walked out yesterday. Sarah, you need to send me a DM, love. I need a little bit more information than that, sweetheart. What are you saying, babe? Oh, they need professional help. Yeah. The eldest needs counselling. Yeah. The youngest will be waiting for you to save her from these situations. Yeah. The longer you let her get away with it, the worse it'll get. Yeah. Amanda wants my girlfriend. Should I leave? Amanda wants, I don't know what that means. Maybe some counselling and informed school and extra support. You 100% need more support. 100% you need more support. You need to maybe reach out to, if they are still under the services, you need to reach out for a little bit of help and support, because right now you feel like you're failing your daughters and your eldest is ruling the roost. And I think it goes a lot deeper and needing a lot more help and support of other authorities than just what you're doing. She isn't under the social, but she has some counselling, but isn't allowed to have trauma counselling until the investigation is over. I don't even think she needs trauma counselling for what she's alleging your husband did. I think she needs trauma counselling from what she's seen when she was a child with her original parents. Does that make sense? Mum definitely needs support, otherwise she's going to hit a breaking point. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, you are at crisis point. Save the children. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. The eldest child sounds like she's scared. I was adopted and always felt alone in the world. Wow, that's very, very interesting, that Tess. Yes, but they won't whilst the police are involved. They won't what? Give a trauma therapy from when... They need to do something, because right now, do they actually know how bad it is? Have you actually sat down and spoke to somebody about it? Because for me, this needs to be sat down and spoken about in a controlled environment where mum's getting the support, because right now I don't believe mum's getting any support. You need to look after yourself. Absolutely, Beth. It's all about violence she witnessed as a young child triggering. I think it is too. I think she needs that addressing. There is a place called Action for Children. They are a support service. School needs to be involved. Can you take a note of that, please? What is going on? We're just chatting. Reach out to the school, see how she's acting. In that surrounding, is the behaviour only at home? That's a good point. I'd love one, please. Yeah, we have been fighting it. Yes, they think it's because Dad was at home. I have had this since her being 4, so she's now older. I think you need to go and speak to more. I think you need to go and get more support. I don't believe that you're getting the support that you actually deserve. You need the support to be able to manage this situation. For me, this situation is out of your control, and you need somebody to help control the situation. Can you pass me tablets, babe? I hope that makes sense to you. Kids are a good service. That is where school and welfare is. So maybe you need to speak to school and ask school. No, it's not teenage behaviour, this. Who's telling you that it's teenage behaviour? At school, no behaviour, just at school. They keep telling me this is teenage behaviour. For me, this isn't. This is deeper than a teenage behaviour if she's been doing this since she was 4. But Mum 100% needs some support. I don't think anybody in this chat is able to support you in what you're going through. It definitely needs more experienced therapy for both you and the children. It's not teenage behaviour, you know. Check cams. A lot of people are saying cams in here.
Do you want pop?
Yeah, please, babe. Yeah, you definitely need. The child is 12, so she's not even a teenager. It's been happening since she's 4, so it's trauma. I agree with you, Emma. She's screaming out for help here for me. It's not teenage behaviour. Enjoying seeing someone crying needs looking into. It really does. You need to protect yourself and your youngest as well. Support hard to find, though. I agree with you there. No jail time for all. What are you on about? Yeah, I'll try one of them, babe. Maybe try and get a cams. Maybe try and get a cams. But you, as the mum, need some support. They're saying that because cams are involved, but because the police are involved, they're not wanting to know. I think you need more support. What flavour's that? That's not the orange, is it?
No, this one's,
Oh, it's peach. Pear?
Peach. Pear and peach, I think.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. So basically, the police don't want, the social workers don't want to know, cams don't want to know because the police are involved. I think you need to reach out to somebody because you need some help. You need some help. Yeah, get back in touch with the police or the CBS, see how far they are with the investigation. Yeah, you need to do something. You can't fight this on your own. You need the help and you need some support as well. So she went to counselling, had 8 sessions. She is like a switch when she is nice. She is lovely, but then can turn. It's making me think that there's something a bit more rooted here, you know. Has she been tested for like personality disorder or
Here or over
oh right, babe, or something? My son's like that and he's autistic. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know whether she doesn't need some kind of, I don't even know what half these abbreviations are. I don't know what ADD is, I'm sorry. I know what ADHD is, I know what autism is, and I know what bipolar disorder is, but I don't really know many other of these abbreviations. But it's sounding to me like she's got some kind of, yeah, maybe you need to go and see a GP, you know. Yeah, Miss Pebs, GP first, yeah. Cams won't assess it because the police are involved, so. She's fine at school. I have battled this all the way through school. So she's fine at school. She's only like this with her mum when she's at home. It's behaviour then. It's behavioural. That is lovely that day. Do you know what? All right, okay, thanks, Lisa. 2024 is nearly over. Do you know what, where I'm at with this is that, to be honest with you, it's definitely sounding to me.
another one then.
No, I just need that. I need to put that back on.
Put it in.
I know, I keep doing it and then it keeps clicking on. The bloody groin started again, hasn't it? For me, I want to say that you need to go back to your GP because it's definitely sounding more behavioural. Because if it was ADD or ADHD or any other DDHD, DBD, ADC, it would be at school as well. The fact that it's only when she's at home makes me think that you need to go back to your GP because it's behavioural and it's not an illness. Yeah. There you go. Keep a daily diary and write down everything she does, good or bad, for reference and show it at school. That's a good idea. Yeah. Definitely go for tests doing. They can mask in school, can they really? She's a girl, schools won't see it. Really? They can mask it at school, right? Okay, I didn't realise that. Sorry guys, that was really fizzy. It was a disorder. She wouldn't be able to control it. I wouldn't have thought she would, but people in here are saying that they can. My son masks it in school. He has autism. Really? School aren't giving you the support though, are they? I never thought that kids could mask it at school and let it all out when they get home.
Girl or boy?
Girl.
Girls can mask better than boys.
Girls can mask better than boys. I think a lot of it is that nobody will refer you anywhere because the police are involved, but I think you need to go back to the police and back to your doctor. Girls are very good at masking it. My daughter's autistic, right? I do hope that that's helped, but I mean, you've got enough people in here saying Darren's correct, what he's just said about the masking. My daughter masks autism at school and exposes it when she gets home. Autistic people mask it whilst at school and then they let it all out. Well, there you go then. You see, I never knew that. Never knew that.
The reason a lot of girls don't get diagnosed with autism because they can mask it really well.
There you go. A lot of girls don't get diagnosed with autism because they can mask it well. It's very hard to diagnose girls, right? Okay. Right. So there you go. I do hope that that has helped you. You've got a little bit of more information there off an awful lot of people. She's fine at school. I bet this all with school. She has no attention span either. She has got a 60 A point and keeps fantastic reports. So she already does reports. Thank you for everyone's advice. I do hope that that's helped you. And I do hope that that has kind of given you a little bit more ideas, really, because there's a lot of people in here saying it could be a lot of different things. So at least now you're not sat there just believing that it's just you that's in this situation and that nobody's helping you. Does that make sense? You can see here how many people have been in the same situation, has got a bit of advice on it and that. Okay? I do hope that that's helped you, sweetheart. Yeah, it's helped her. Thank you, guys. That was quite a long one. Sorry, I just need to put this on my groin. Right. Are we ready? Mum, you're not alone. She's not alone. She's got a great support network around her. I know as well, categorically, 100%, that if you wanted to talk about it, you could do with the people that you know, if you know what I mean. Right. Are we ready for the next one? It is really hard to keep fighting, but sometimes that's just what you've got to do. Jesus Christ, you're in your PJs already, you.
For you.
God almighty, that's 2 nights on the run.
What?
Yeah, you do.
You've had your lamb chop.
Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? I changed my son's school. They picked him on the behaviour only there, but right. Yeah, I hope that helps. I've been fighting for 13 years and won't stop. I don't blame you neither. Okay. This is quite similar to the first one, and we have actually had this before, and I know the kind of advice that I would give is slippers and pipes soon for D. He's already in them. I think this person just wants a little bit of reassurance that what she's done is right. Darren, he's looking for his ball. Okay, I'm going to give it to you. Are we ready? This is a tricky one. What are people's views on going no contact with a narcissistic parent? I no longer speak to my mother and subsequently entire family due to a lifetime of negativity and criticism. I feel like a weight has been lifted. It's been 2 years now, but would be interested to see what others think from both sides, as even though it was the right thing for me to do personally, I have felt guilty about it in the past and would obviously rather have a loving relationship with my mother rather than the one I have always had. Now, I'm going to give my opinion on it first and then I'm going to open it up. For me, the reason why you feel guilty is because of the gaslighting and the trauma bond that you've been in for all them years. And the fact that you've not had any contact for 2 years and you feel like the weight has been lifted, I think you just need somebody to reassure you that you've done the right thing. If you went back and had a relationship with your mum, it would just be the same. It wouldn't be any different. You're craving something that you're never going to get. So for me, if you've cut the contact and mum hasn't tried to fight for it, then you've done the right thing. Over to you guys. I am here if you want to answer any of the questions that anybody gives to you, you can. I've got your chat up, so if you want to answer any of the questions, you can do on. I'm here on your TikTok, okay? All I'm going to say is it takes the bigger person to walk away. Agree. Remember the empowerment you feel without you dragging you down. Agree. Do not go back to them. They will keep gaslighting you. I've been through the same. Agree. People have always been diagnosed. It's just hushed under the carpet. What you on about? I know it's worrying though, seeing so many children diagnosed with it. It's because for so many years it's just been thrown under the carpet as not being something. And now it's come to light that there actually is these issues and there's help out there for people that need it. It's going to be like a revolving door if that door's open again. Agree. I am with you there, Vicky. Yeah, if you go back after 2 years speaking, your relationship can be worse. That's interesting to know. Been there, don't speak to my mum, was gaslighted for years, but not spoke to her in 6 years. Best thing I ever did. 100% not going to change. I'm the same and I keep them around me because I keep trying to have the love I've always wanted. The thing is, if you are with somebody that is like that, whether it's a relationship, whether it is a whether it's a partner, whether it's family, it doesn't matter. It's always going to be the same. Always. If mums isn't fighting for it, I don't think it can change if you're open to it. Yeah, you're true. I walked away and will never go back. Relationship, the other half needs to come from mum. Exactly. A narcissist will always be one, in my opinion. There's no change in them. I agree. Time can warp and make you forget how awful they can be. The version you want your mum to be doesn't exist. You're absolutely right there. Why are yourselves? Yeah, why put yourself through it? I've distanced myself from verbal abuse, brother's wife, peaceful, free mind, no guilt. I absolutely love that. Think how you're feeling now and what you felt like. If you feel better now, that's the best choice. I agree. If it was a friend, you'd cut them off. Yeah, you would. You would. I walked away 15 years ago. Wow. I get my love and support from my friends and my kids. I love that. I think you've kind of got the answer there to everything you kind of thought. She is just typing to me now. Takes two people for a relationship. Yeah, that's the point I'm at now, where I've realised it's not worth it and it's not going to happen. If you have been trying and it's not happening, it's never going to happen. And you've got to, at a point, call it enough is enough and walk away. I've got a very, very, very close friend of mine who's just been through something very, very similar to this. And she's gone no contact. And I'm very proud of what she's just done over Christmas, because she's gone back to the area without going and being involved in that side of a family. And she's now got the upper hand and the power. And it's never going to change, because it isn't ever going to change. It's always going to be the same. Thank you all for the feedback. I know I did the right thing. I think I just grieved for the mother I never had and turn it on myself. That was my fault, as that's what I've always been taught to do. That's exactly right, girl. That is 100% right. You have always been made to feel that it's your fault. So the fact that you feel better for not doing it, it's your fault. I get it. It's mind games. You feel the way you feel, and quite rightly so. I get why you feel like you feel. But you feel like that because that's how you were made to feel, when actually you're grieving what you want and not what you've ever had and not what you're ever going to get. We can't choose who brings us into this world. We can accept from anyone what world we wouldn't accept from anyone else. Very true. Craving a relationship that doesn't exist. You're right. That's exactly what you're doing, girl. You're craving a relationship that's never, ever, ever going to exist. So you've had to take the upper hand, and you've had to say, like, what you've taken control of the situation. Definitely. I feel so. I grieve for the mother I never had and want the love from which I know I won't get. Exactly. So there's no point in keep putting yourself through it. There's absolutely no point in keep putting yourself through it, because it's never going to change. Right. Are we ready? This is a bigger. Never let a narcissistic person in your circle, because it will never be your circle. It will always be theirs. I like that. And that's very true as well. Very, very true. Thank you for the roses, guys. You must be shattered. Didn't you always on have a day off, darling? You must be shattered. Why must I be shattered? You must be shattered. Didn't you always on have a day off, darling? Listen, Lorraine, I will be on here every single night supporting the amazing community that I have built, because I need them in my life as much as they need me in theirs. And if I want to come on here every single night, cook tea and chat with my beautiful community, then guess what, Lorraine? That's exactly what I'm going to do. So do us a favour, sweet cheeks, unfollow me and piss off. Thanks. My mum's trying to get back in touch, but I just can't go back. No, you can't. You're absolutely right. You can't. Right, we've got another one. I'm going to do this one because this one was from last week and we never got to do it because she wasn't here, but she's here tonight. So I am going to do this one next, okay? Hi, Vic. Not sure if you can help. I have girls 17 and 15. They are awful. Finding vapes in my 15-year-old's room, plus 17-year-old just gone and had lip filler in her lips. They're up all night on the phones, keeping us both up. If I turn internet off, they cause murder until it goes back. Plus loads of other stuff. Life is so bad, I get verbally abused every day. (15 and 17). That is just heartbreaking to read. And for me, there's just absolutely no respect there. Them girls have got no respect for you. You know, my house, my rules. You're all saying the same kind of thing here. Yeah. Yeah, your house, your rules. My cousins are exactly the same. My auntie's going through the same. My house, my rules. They want to show some respect for the mother, 100%. Shocking, yeah. You need to be firm. Yep, 17 is old enough to stand on her own 2 feet. I agree. No respect for the parents. No, give the 17-year-old an ultimatum, and if they don't like it, they can move out. I love that, Dee. It is heartbreaking, but I think it's time to give some tough love, if I'm honest with you, darling. I think it's time for you to give them tough love. I think it needs to be that these are your rules, and if they don't want to abide by them, then they don't have to be around. I think you need to get a list of rules written down, and that's how it's going to be. And if they don't agree to it, well, then they can find alternative arrangements. Awful, need to stick to your guns, like it or lump it. Yeah, I agree. Throw them out. They think they are adults. Let them be respectful or leave. Yeah, exactly. No respect. Makes me so sad to hear sending love. Yeah, it does. Bless you, Mum. But you need to put yourself... Yeah, you do. You're right. My house, my rules. Yeah, they need to start contributing towards the house. Yeah, put foot down. Something that makes them realise, crap, she actually means it. Is Dad involved? One of your lash extensions is coming off. It's absolutely fine. I've had them on for a week. Stand your ground. What I am going to say on this right now, what I am going to say on this, girl, and this goes for anybody who's going through anything similar, and anybody who's in this chat right now that goes, Michael, stop doing that. Oh, wait till your father comes home. If you do that once more, I'm going to take your Nintendo off you, and then gives it him. If you do that again, you're having no sweets, then give some sweets because they're whinging. If you do that one more time, you're having no toys off Father Christmas, then Father Christmas fills the sack with fucking tons of presents. If you carry on doing that, you're gonna have your leg broke, and then you don't break the leg. Do you get where I'm coming from here? Because empty threats, I'm going to give you an example. Empty threats, you might as well save your breath. You might as well save your breath and don't say it. Don't embarrass yourself by giving an empty threat to a child that you don't carry through. Now, my son is 26 on Thursday, and I have never, ever smacked him. ever. He only ever needed, as he called it, the death stare. Because if I told him no, no means no. If I told him no and he carried on mithering, it always still meant no. To the point where he just didn't ask again. Mum, can I go to Trafford Centre? No, you're too young. I'll take you, I'll wait for you, and I'll bring you back home again, but you're not going on your own. All my mates are going. The answer's still no, I'm not going to change my mind. The problem that society these days is empty threats. If you are going to tell your child that you do X, Y, and Z, then you're not going to get such a thing, and then you do it. Your kid's got no respect for you. Do not give your kids empty threats. Do not tell your kids, wait till your dad comes home. Wait till this happens. Wait till that. Wait. No, don't. Stand your fucking ground, grow a pair, and carry your threats through. So for me, the death stare always worked. Always. Death stare works every time. Yeah, Colby only needs the look. Just the look. And he knows I mean it. Now, I had a situation many moons ago where I had a child in my care, and that child was misbehaving. And I said, if you carry on doing that, we will not be going to McDonald's for your dinner. And he carried on doing it. So at dinner time, I said, right, what do you want for your dinner? Do you want ravioli or beans on toast? Said child. We're going McDonald's. No, I told you if you did X, Y, and Z again, we weren't going. But you said we were. Yeah, but if I told you if you weren't going to do X, Y, and Z, we weren't going. Yeah, but my dad does that all the time, but he still takes me McDonald's. I'm not your dad, and that isn't going to happen. Years later, we were sat round a dinner table with said child and his dad, and we were chatting about this. And this dad said, oh, your son's all fucking mamby-pamby. He's short of a good hiding. And I said, the problem that you've got is your son is frightened of you, but he'd rather have a good hiding off you and you lose your temper and crack him than actually follow through with a threat. If you tell them they're not going to McDonald's, then they don't go. But no, you'd rather give them a slap round the head because you think that's better. Would you rather?
Excuse me.
Would you rather have my punishment or your dad's? And said child said, I'd rather have my dad's because it's over with dead quick. You actually mean it when you say something.
That's not yours. That's Daddy's. I give you your treat and then you've stolen mine.
You should stole that off his dad. What even is it? So that is just for me. At the age that they're at, they know better. And I genuinely believe that you need to put ground rules down that you need to stick to. And you need to tell them that from tomorrow, this is what's happening. And you need to sit down and tell them what you expect. My three sons are the same. I've never raised my hand, only ever given them the look. Exactly. Very true. Yeah. I never hit mine. My eldest is 38. D-Bat! How's the hands, my mate? How's the hands? My niece was kicking off in Disneyland restaurant. I said, stop or we leave. And she didn't stop, so we left. Following through. Take back control of your own. Absolutely 1,000,000%. Oh my God, you're 100% right, Vicky. I know I am. I know I am. Oh! Thank you so much for the butterflies. Big love, D-Bat. How's your hands doing? Have you had a nice Christmas? Yeah, you only need the death look. Change your... Yeah, I'd go. Colby, will you go and do X, Y, and Z? Colby, now. All right, Mum, I'll go and do it. It's not about being bossy. It's about the child having respect and knowing the boundaries. Live in your house. Live under your rules. When my toddler kicks and screams because he wants something, I tell him no, and that's that exactly. My boys are exactly the same. Yeah, it's easier in short term to give in. That's exactly it, Paula. Do you know my worst thing is? My worst thing is when a mum goes, wait till your dad comes home. Why, what the fuck's your dad going to do that you can't? That pisses me off, I'll tell you. I'm good, thanks, Harry. You won't allow a toddler to rule the roost. Teenagers are the same, you're right. I used to count to 3. It never got to 3. My dad used to. Can I go? Will you take that off him, please? My dad used to. 1, 2. Never got to 3. Never got to 3. What's happened with the bite? Has the bite got better, D-Bart? Has the bite got better? You should only have to tell them once you're right. It's learnt behaviour, it absolutely is. It's not about making unrealistic rules. Do one. They can stick exactly that test, yeah. Exactly that. Good evening, Max, is Dog Rescue. You need to be more uncontrolled or it will get worse. It'll only get worse. It will only get worse. It's narcissistic behaviour and they're learning it now and they're just going to continue to do it the older they get. My niece used to say, can't you count past 2? Yeah. I used to storm out the kitchen and pace in the front room, silence with the gold. I love that. In control. I knew what you meant. Right, so the bite's better, but the bad hand's still bad and you've got to have another surgery. When are you going to have the surgery then? The burn is doing good. Thank God for that. Can you please watch yourself after these last 2 incidents, please, if you don't mind? Empty threats are just wasted breath. You're absolutely right. I have messaged her to see if that's okay. If you've got anything else to say to it, then please do send me a message. But I think you've got to take control almost. Fuck off. You didn't, D-Bar. Ow! You fell asleep again. But my 3 sons have so much respect. Yeah, they will have. Oh my God, Sally. Thank you for the treasure box. Thank you so much for the treasure box. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. D-Bar, did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did you have a good Christmas? Okay, I do hope that has helped. And I think it's helped. She hasn't replied to me, so I'm assuming that it has helped. Okay, let me find another one. Okay. You did. How did you nearly burn your hand again? I want to know. That's what I want to know. How did you nearly burn your hand? Thank you guys for the heart me's and the roses. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Right, we're going to give this one a whirl. Oh, hang on a minute. I've just got a reply from that last one that we've just talked about. Thank you so much. Lots of interesting comments. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, make sure you do, girl. Grab a free coin out the basket, guys, and send us your heart me's over. Appreciate you and thank you so much for popping it down. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Right, we've got one more. Okay, are we ready? This is a long one. Solly with the bloody treasure box. Oh, thank you for the balloon gift. Big love. Thank you so much, darling. That's really kind of you. Thank you. This is a biggie. So are we bottled in? Thank you, guys. Thank you for the heart me's and the team bracelet. God, guys, we're number 63 on the A2 League. How good are we doing, eh? 62 on the A2 League. That is some bloody going, I'm not going to lie. We're doing really, really well, guys. Really well. Where's it gone, that? Where's it gone, that? A2, 63. Oh, that's well good, guys. We're doing amazing. Good evening to everybody coming in. Solly with the treasure boxes. Thank you. 63. 60 bloody 3. Oh, thanks, gang. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Right, are we ready? Hi, I'm having a dilemma of a family member. My son has only one grandparent alive now, but there been a fallout between myself and that person, but the grandparent is a complete letdown to her own adult kids and has made us feel that it's our fault after a family member died earlier this year, as we wasn't able to help care for said person as we had our own disabled son and worked long hours, and the family member ended up in a care home for the last 18 months of their life. When they died in the care home, we did make sure we went once a week to see the person in the care home, but the wife of the person thinks we should have helped more to care for the person who was ill, but that would have taken time away from our disabled son and family time, or giving up work, or our son. 1 second. Guys, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. help more to care for the person who's ill, but that would have taken time away from our disabled son and family time or give up work. Our son doesn't really ask about the grandmother, but at Christmas she tried to give him money, which I gave back to her and said thanks, but no thanks. He don't need money or anything from you in his life, but do feel bad. She's the only grandparent son has left now. Just would like others' views on what they would have done. Son hasn't really seen the grandmother even before the fallout happened. Thank you so much. I'll try and get on as soon as I can this evening. If I message you, Vicky, to say I'm in, I don't want to comment on the live as don't know if any of the said family members would be watching, as I have them blocked on all social media. Okay? So that is the dilemma that this person has got. And yeah, it's horrible that, isn't it? For me, see, I don't know how disabled the disabled son is. Like, for me, if somebody wanted to give my son something that I had nothing to do with, then that's up to them to give that to my son, as long as I have nothing to do with them. But I don't know if the son is disabled, does the son have the choice to do that, or do you have the parental responsibility? Not that, I don't mean that. I mean, do they have the, not ability, do they have the, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? Thank you. Capacity. Thank you. Do they have the capacity to make the decision whether they want to see the grandparent or not?
Casper, you done.
Do you get what I'm asking?
Had your treat.
If the disabled child has the capacity to decide whether they want to see or not, then it's up to the child and not the parent. I'm getting a reply now. I wasn't too sure if they were in or not. I need to move because the dog wants to lie down. Oh me hip. You little shit. Oh, you're very salty, Casper. Casper was full on budging me out of the way then, guys. Do you know what? This jumper's so too big for me now. I think I need to wash it and try and shrink it a bit. Gorgeous dog. He's a bloody lickle. Look at him. So he wanted to lie down. Yeah, how old is the child? And does the child have capacity? Son is 4-year-old and he has global development and muted autism. At 4-year-old... the child just hasn't got the ability to know the difference. So, I don't know. It's a tough one, that, isn't it? Tell him no one count to 2. I know. He's too young. He'd have me on the floor, honestly. No, it's up to mum then. Okay. Down to the parent. It's not the child's choice. Solly! With another bloody treasure box. Thanks, Gorge. It is a tough one, that. Down to the parent. Thank you. It is an hard one, isn't it? Is the grandmother trying to make a way back into your life by giving the child something? Is the grandmother trying to make amends by giving it to the son? It is a tricky one. My daughter is disabled. I leave it to her to make her own decisions. But if the son can't, then it's mum's choice, yeah? Up to the parent, if the child can, when old enough, make the decision for themselves. Yeah, we have to make a decision for our children, yeah? Up to the mum. Do what you think is best. It's a very, very difficult one, that, sweetheart. It's a very, very difficult one. And I know you're in here listening to what everybody's saying, but it is a very, very difficult one. Haven't been around as much, but just thought I'd drop in and share some love. Big love right back at you. I do hope that you're okay, and I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas. At 4-year-old, the parent makes the decision. I know. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Laura. Yeah. It's 4-year-old. It's down to the parent, but there again, is the grandmother trying to push her way in and make amends with the mother and the grandchild. Do you know what I'm saying? My daughter has mute autism, it's down to the parent. I would say put in trust fund. That's a good idea. Depends on what the argument was over and will they ever make. I don't think it matters what the argument's over. It's whether there's room for them to move on and move past it. Whereas if a child was 16, then the child is allowed to make their own decision. It is an hard one, that. I'm sorry I can't give you any more than that. It is a difficult one. Could always give it a try and walk away if need be, yeah? I'm assuming this person's had to actually see this person to get the money and give the money back. I feel she's trying to get to me by trying to get at my son. She's also reported to social services. I think if you feel like the door's closed and you don't want a relationship with them, then you've made the right choice. And that's it. I'm new here, and what's the discussion all about? Different things. That's what I meant, Vicky, yeah. Up to parent, always is up to main carer, in best interest of the child until they can make their own decision, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Solid, you don't need to put any more treasure boxes up, sweetheart. I really do appreciate what you've already done, so thank you so much. Thank you. Big love to you. Thoroughly enjoyed your company today, Vicky. Oh, good night. God bless, Tina. Yeah, I keep her away. Sounds not very nice. Might be better off leaving her at arm's length there. I think it's better off being left at arm's length, that one. I really do feel that it is. It's a bit of a sticky one, but the child's too young and it makes it sound like the grandparent is actually trying to get the way in. You know? Vulnerable child, keep them away, yeah. I think I would be doing as well. I do. I think I would be doing as well. Definitely. We're just waiting on another reply because there's another reply. She's just messaging me again. You make the world a better place, so it's my way of giving back. Solly, big love. Thank you so much. That's a really kind thing to say. I'm just me doing me. I'm not doing anything else. I'm just doing me. We're number 64 on the A2 League, though. It's a bit posh, isn't it? It's a bit posh. Bit posh. I'm going to do one more after this, okay? Thank you. I feel I've made the right decision regarding all of us. It was Christmas Day. She was at the same place we was for Christmas Day, but the grandmother wasn't meant to be there, but she turned up without warning. Yeah, she's trying to wiggle her way back in. Yeah, piss her off. That's what I say. That's what I say. Solly with the balloon gift. Not been on for a while, but love your content. Are you back home now? No, true. We're in Turkey till March. Well, thank you, Steph. I think she's made the best decision based on the last message. Yeah, me too. Trying to wiggle back in, cause more carnage. Yeah, piss her off and stick to your guns, love. That's Vicky being blunt. You know I don't do grey, guys. I'm very black and white. Yeah, it does sound a bit narcissistic. You've definitely made the right decision. Right, are we ready? My ex and I split up a year ago. We have a 2-year-old daughter together. He now lives an hour and a half away in this person's hometown, which is where they met. My mum and dad live near me too in this beautiful countryside, but now want to move back to my own hometown and would love it if I came back down there too. I've been thinking about it and leaning more towards the idea of being closer to all the family. I would get more help and support and I guess more fun stuff to do for my daughter. But now my ex is also putting a bit of pressure on me to move back down there too, so he is closer to our daughter. But the reason I moved up here was because I hated where I used to live and have lots of old memories there. Really unsure what to do and it's been playing on my mind for weeks. Help. Has the rain stopped?
Yeah.
Yeah, it stopped. The problem that you've got is there's going to be memories wherever you are because it's your ex and you've got memories in your area with your child where you know, You know what I went through earlier, a couple of weeks ago, last week, by making new memories, and it is about making new memories. And I think now you've got your child, you can make newer memories with the child and forget the old memories. I think if you, Solly, stop it. No more treasure boxes. Big love to you. Thank you. I really do appreciate you, but you really don't need to. I like that, Kate. I like that. Do a pros and cons list. Remember, you moved away for a reason. Do a pros and cons list. Would you get more out of it if you moved back up there? Because would you get more support with your daughter? And would he get to see the daughter more, so you would get to have more time to be in you and not mum? Does that make sense? Maybe find somewhere in the middle. Always remember, things happen for a reason. Move back so that you can have the support, make new memories. That's where I am. That's exactly where I am. Move back and make some new memories. Piss off the memories that you'd made and make some new ones. What are you doing then? Guys, thank you so much. Solly, you little legend. Thank you so much for the treasure chest, guys. Thank you for this treasure chest. Stay where you are, hon, or definitely do a pros and cons. Yep. Yep, I think I agree with that. Not at all. The person now thinks that her dilemma isn't that important, and I'm like, not at all. It's very important. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. I do appreciate you, and thank you so much for popping that treasure box down, Solly. I really do appreciate you. I really do. No, your dilemma is not petty. Your dilemma is life-changing. You know, it's life-changing when you move. And you've moved an hour and a half away, but want to move more. I definitely feel that a pros and cons list is definitely a way forward. 100%. Love listening to you tonight, Vicky. Oh, thank you, Kate. Old memories are old to make way for the new. Move back on your own yourself. I like that, Shazma. I like that. Stay where you are and then do a pros and cons. It's not about making it easy for him. It's about what's best for you and your daughter. I think it'd be easier for mum if mum had more support with daughter, so that mum can then have more support so she can do things, maybe, you know. It's very important, hon. Never think it's not. Absolutely. Has he attempted to see your daughter since you moved away? That's a good one. Are you a lover of toy poodle puppies? Not really. Only issue is X, so put boundaries in place. Yep, evening polo lady. Don't succumb to peer pressure. Think about what's best for you and your daughter. Pros and cons list. My biggest regret is moving home. Now that's interesting, Laura. My mum always said you never smack a child because you are smacking the devil in them. If you smack a child, you've lost control and they've won. That's what I always believe. I moved from my hometown, but if I need support, I'd definitely consider moving back. Focus on breaking the cycle of focusing on bad memories. I love that. Polo lady! Thank you. He wasn't close enough over there. He's had to now come and lie on my feet. People don't understand with Casper, because he's a rescue, he always needs a little bit of... Oh, shit, I just got... Oh, fuck. Just dropped them. He always needs a bit of reassurance, and Casper's had to sit on me now to reassure him that he can go to sleep, and I'm not going to move until I'm going upstairs, and he needs to come upstairs with us. It's bloody murder, he is. Sounds great in theory, but to me, if people want support, don't matter where you are. But if you've not got people around you to support you, then maybe you don't get the support. You know? Yeah, pros and cons list, definitely. I love that. I definitely feel like a pros and cons list needs. Thanks, it's really helping. No problem. Yeah, he sees our daughter every 2 weeks and we have a good co-parenting setup. Well, that is really good and that is really positive. And I love to see that. But I really don't get much time for myself. I can understand that you don't get much time for yourself because obviously you've got your daughter 24/7 apart from every other weekend. Whereas if you had a co-parenting strategy in place where you are not living that far away. You can be making new memories on your own with your daughter and with your family. Not replace the old memories with new one, exciting ones. You also know that the people you'll move back to will actually support you. Yeah. Hope you find the right decision for you both. Amazing to hear good co-parenting. It's very unusual to hear very good co-parenting. So well done you. Solly, thank you. But you don't need to keep dropping them. Thanks for all your help. You are so, so welcome. I can't actually believe how much these sessions are helping so many people. How about a week away back home? I don't think you can really get a true feeling on what it's going to be like though doing that. Yeah, I need to do a pros and cons list. 100% you do. 100%. Be honest, be brutal. Even if it's I get an extra hour to have a bath in peace on a Tuesday night because he's got the daughter. It's a pro or a con, you know. I definitely feel that you need to do the pros and cons. Guys, if you haven't sent over your heart me's, could you? We're only 7 off 600 heart me's today. What a day we've had today, guys. Honestly, you've all been incredible. And I just want to thank you all from the bottom. I'm not going off yet, so don't run off. I'm just dialing that down because I do feel if I don't go around and have a couple of chats with a couple of our normal everyday people that we chat to, my lash is coming off here, then I do feel like I take a lot of this to bed with me at night because you've got to bear in mind I'm 3 hours ahead of you. It's 11:15 for me right now. So I do feel like I myself needs to have a little bit of just a chill with you guys after we've done this, because the first week we did it, I went to bed and everybody's issues were going round in my head. So I feel like I just... Good night, God bless, Solly. Big love. I'm not going anywhere yet, guys. We've just hit 600 heart me's. Get in there, you little legends. Get in there, you little legends. So yeah, for me, I just need to have that little bit of a chill before we go. J-Lou, thank you. Beautiful, thank you. Can we pretend it's the advert so I can make a brew? Go on, Sarah. This is just the adverts, love. Yeah, I think I just need to have a little bit of a chit chat with my normal everyday people so that I can kind of not go to bed with it all in my head running around in it. But I do enjoy these. You have a to deload, even professionals have a debrief. Yo, leave your feet alone. Leave your feet alone. Leave your bloody feet alone. Look at him here. Leave your bloody feet alone, Mr. Licky Licky. Mr. Licky Licky. Mr. Licky Licky. I've just had a shower in the interval. Love it. Absolutely love it. She needs a good friend to take baby for the night so she can let her hair down. That's what I mean. It's all well and good. You know, Dad might be able to have the baby one night in the week for a couple of hours so Mum can go to Zumba. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just thinking of something here, you know? Just thinking of something or anything. This is the debrief, you're right. Yeah, I'm going to be doing them every Sunday, Lauren. I am going to be doing them every Sunday. So on a Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock, we do our sub-only live. And then on a Sunday at 7 o'clock, we do our Agony Auntie Vicky's Dilemmas. I've got quite a few that have come in, and obviously I can only get through so many in a night. If there is anything else that you fancy doing, like, I don't know, you fancy doing something one night a week, then let me know and we can do it. Am I okay to message you next week then? It's a lot to take in, but I need to speak to someone. Lauren, just send it me over, darling. Send it me over, and then once I've got it, then you can, once I've got it, you can then, I can then have a nosy at it for you. But yeah, feel free to send it over to me, all right? Feel free to send it over to me, not a problem at all. Sometimes I think it's easier sometimes to have, to write it down and let somebody actually read through it. And sometimes I need to divulge, like, or dissect, that's the word. I need to dissect sometimes what people have said, because sometimes you'll be amazed at how many I get that are actually like, some of the things I get sent, you'd be really shocked at. You'd be really shocked at some of the things that I get sent, and some of the things I can't possibly talk about on here. I can't possibly talk about on here some of the things. Honestly, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, it is what it is. A lot of what's he said? What's who said? Don't even know what's Colby saying. What's he said for? I've no idea. I don't even know what you're going on about there. Why is Colby messaged me saying what's he said? What's he said then?
Who said?
I've no idea. I've no idea. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Right, I'm back with you right now. Hi, MK. When your daughter-in-law back, you should get her on so we can learn about Reiki. So she's going to do that. They're back tomorrow, Jay. They're back tomorrow. They're back tomorrow, and then they're back here then for just over a week. Sorry, I've still got a piece of chicken in my tooth. Yeah, so they're back tomorrow. They're back for just over a week, and she is going to come on, and because we need to get her live up and running. Now she's got over 1,000 followers. She needs to get a live up and running. She also needs to start posting on here as well as she does Instagram. I've told her, so that you can all get to see different things. So yeah, that'll be really exciting. Really exciting. I'm excited for him to come back. I've really missed him, even though they've only been gone for 3 days. I've proper missed him, honestly. I have proper missed him. Yeah, I have. So yeah, she'll be back. She'll be back on. She's going to come on. We're going to have a bit of an evening where, you know, you can get on and have a chit chat and find out exactly what it is that she does. I think you'll be very interested with it all because it is really exciting what she does. The Discord link, you need to download the app and then copy the link and paste it into your own browser. That's how you get into it. Dee, do you know where the charger is that we've had out with? Oh, pass me the charger there, babe. Please, if you don't mind.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Hello, darling. How are you?
How are you?
You all glammed up and I'm sat here with my rosemary oil slapped on my head.
Oh, we love that. Trust me. I looked, God knows what earlier.
How are you?
Good, I'm good, thank you. How are you? How's Christmas?
Christmas has been great. We're in Turkey, so it's always good.
Where about you?
So you've been away, haven't you?
I have, to Disney and Portugal. Oh, bye, Lewis. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Where
that.
did you go?
In Portugal, I don't actually know. Is it Cuteria?
Aria.
I have no idea. Anyway, but
Where else did you go?
And Disneyland Paris.
Did you really? What was that like?
Amazing at Christmas. Honestly, I want to go next year for Christmas. It's just the best time to go because like we had the best time. It's amazing.
Really?
Yeah, like the fake snow, the Santa, everything. Honestly, it's so magical. I love it. I do.
I can imagine, yeah, definitely. So then you went to Portugal after. What was the weather like?
Good. Really sorry, I was thinking it said something weird then on my screen for some reason. I think my TikTok's updated. What did I say? Portugal.
Portugal,
It
what was the weather like?
It was windy, but it was really nice and sunny. Obviously, I think I got a tan there as well. I'm a sunbedder anyway. But like it was really nice and sunny, like sitting out by the pool, like on the balcony as well. It was really nice. Honestly, it's so well kept as well. Huh?
Yeah. When did you get back?
We went on the 15th of December, and I think we went for 4 nights, 5 days. So a few days before Christmas, wasn't it?
You've been home for Christmas then?
Yeah, we've been home for Christmas, yeah. But I think next year we might not be in Telford for Christmas. Might be somewhere different, maybe abroad.
Isn't it?
Yes, we might be. Then you come back to the fog and cold. Oh, I know. I thought our plane wasn't going to be able to come because of the fog and like everything else was getting cancelled. I was like, no. What about you? What have you been doing?
We do 5 months abroad for the winter. We do 7 months in the UK and 5 months abroad. So in November we did New York, a Caribbean cruise, and Miami. And then we flew back, picked the dog and the camper up, and then we drove to Turkey. So we've been in Turkey. I think it's a month we've been here now, and we're here till the end of Feb.
Oh my God, that's amazing. How long did it take you to drive to Turkey though? Like hours, days?
You know what? We did it over a week. Like my husband does all the driving, so we did it over a week, and we managed to do a Christmas market in Germany. We managed to do a Christmas market in Austria as well, and we got here in a week. And it was really weird because we left Bulgaria on the Sunday morning at minus God knows what, with 5 inches of snow.
Oh,
And that was Saturday morning, and on Sunday afternoon we were in the sunshine in Turkey.
oh
It
my
was
God, I bet
weird.
you just like get the sun on me.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
We've just had torrential rain for 4 days, which we knew we were getting anyway. But then tomorrow it cracks again, so we're going to have a really hot New Year.
oh, I love that for you. See, I was meant to go to Turkey next year, and then Jet2 texted me yesterday they cancelled my holiday to Turkey. Yeah, because obviously they've cut the contract with the hotel or whatever, so to cut the holiday off the internet as well.
Oh, that's rubbish.
It's good in my way, do you know what I mean? So because I had a full refund, like I had no like charges or anything like that. They give me all the money back. So obviously I said to my mum, I goes, oh, we'll just pick somewhere else to go. Because we were going for 10 nights as well. We were really looking forward to it. So I was like, oh, this hotel is amazing.
Whereabouts were you going? Whereabouts in Turkey were you going?
Is it, do you know Khmer? Is it Khmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Clonard. Yeah, we were there. We were going to Kimaris Park, Holiday Village, it's called. We went there last year, and obviously we were going
I know exactly where you mean. Why is Jet? I'm a travel agent, so now I'm really intrigued. Why is Jet2 took it off?
They cut the contract. They said they haven't renewed it this season, but to look out for next season maybe. I know. I was just like, oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Because it's been on there for ages. Good job it was at all protected. I know, yeah. Hey, Lino.
You know what? I've just had somebody message me today trying to book for America in September, and he was like, "Is this a good deal?" I was like, "It's a really good deal, but it's with Love Holidays." I said, "And you're not at all protected. You're not up to protected." And he was like, "What do you mean? Well, I'll pay it on my credit card. I'll be protected." I said, "You're not.
No.
If you book a hotel with a company that's not up to protected, then you're not protected." I had a couple. I tell everybody this story all the time. I had a couple in Egypt earlier this year, and there was a burst, and there was raw sewerage. Amanda, thank you. Raw sewerage coming out into the reception from the toilets in the reception, wading through. It. And we had her moved within an hour or two. She was gone and into another hotel, and there was people there from a different tour brand umbrella that aren't up to protected, and they couldn't get hold of anybody, and the hotel wouldn't move them because why? The hotel ain't going to move them and make them pay for somewhere else.
No, they're not, are they? Oh my God, that is like a fear. That's a big fear, that is. I always think you can book through like Jet2 or TUI. Like I did Love Holidays once, and luckily we was okay, but I would never do that again. I would obviously, I love Jet2, you see.
We got Jet2 have come on board with us, so like we can book Jet2 now as well. We can price match Jet2 as well. But we've only had Jet2 on board for a few months now. But yeah, the amount of people that go onto them sites, and there's about 5 of them. They're all called the same kind of thing. The atoll. Go on, MK. The atoll protected, because that's your airline, but the ABTA is the hotel, and the amount of people that get stung, and then you can't get hold of them when you're there.
Yeah, I know, it's horrible, isn't it?
Really scary. It is really scary.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Imagine going then. Oh my God, no, I couldn't. I really couldn't.
No, honestly, no. Thanks, Shelley. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Claire. Thanks, Pauline.
Thanks, Bryony. MVP James with a boosting. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Well, it's lovely to see you. You're making me feel like a right scruff with me.
No, honestly, I'm so envious of you. You're actually in Turkey. I want to be able to.
Rose oil hair.
Oh no, you're stunning. You are. You really are.
I will see you very soon, beautiful. Enjoy your.
Happy New Year as well.
Happy New Year to you too. Bye, darling. Bye. Bye. Wow, cancelling it like that, that's crazy. I didn't know Love Holidays wasn't... Oh, where's that just gone? Where's it gone? I didn't know Love Holidays wasn't protected. Thanks for that. I was about to book a holiday today. Nope. They haven't been since lockdown. They haven't been since lockdown. And the amount of people that don't know that is insane. The amount of people that go on and book a holiday and then they need to get hold of them and they can't do is crazy. The amount of people that go on holiday, get to a hotel and there's something wrong with it and it's tough shit. You're just stuck there for your week, your 10 days, your 2 weeks or whatever. It's crazy. I could write you a book on the incidents from just this year alone of what has happened with people that have booked with them and the shit that's happened. People turn up to hotels and it not being the hotel that they said it was going to be because it's closed because there's a outbreak of farts. So they moved them from the 5-star all-inclusive that they were going to in Tenerife to just a 2-star, and they were given vouchers for the food, but the vouchers didn't even cover a cup of tea and a piece of toast. That was one. Honestly, I've had them where they've turned up to the hotel, and this happens a lot. This happens a lot. So they'll have like a brand of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hotels that one. So say Alabala Bumbang owns a group of hotels in an area. They'll have one that only has the pool open, one that has the food open, one that has nighttime entertainment, one that does the belly dancing. And what happens is, because you've booked with the group, you've got to go to Lauren, thank you. You've got to go to all the different hotels to get everything that you've paid for from that one hotel, because they haven't got the staff to have it in all 5 hotels, but they keep all 5 hotels open and they do a bit with each one. That raw sewerage one got me. She was on the phone to me and she was like, there's a couple here with a 6-month-old baby, and there was literally, I say, Lauren! Thanks, girl. We're number 54 on A2. Go on, Lauren. Go on, Lauren. Thank you, guys. Big love. Thank you. They were actually on the phone to me. We were on FaceTime and she was showing it me, and I was literally like, oh my God. And there was full on turds floating around the reception area, and it was chaotic. It was chaotic. And we literally had to move like that. And there was people that were on the flight going home with them that had been in the same hotel and they'd had to stay in the hotel. There was certain parts of the hotel that was like closed off and they couldn't go to it. Honestly, there's so much stuff goes on, and because they're not at all protected, there's nothing you can do. I think this is because Love Holidays beat the price of their holiday agencies. They're not. Atoll is your flight. ABTA is your hotel. So if you book a holiday with a company, they might have Atoll because that's your airline, but they don't have ABTA or vice versa. Some don't even use Atoll flights. Atoll is your flight, not your accommodation. Atoll is your flight, ABTA is your accommodation. So if you have booked with if you have booked a certain package, I'll tell you something else as well. If you booked a package, if you booked a holiday with a company and they've not got Atoll protected, you can turn to the airport and they just go, oh, your flight's cancelled, we'll refund you. But then your hotel's still paid for, because that's different. It's bad. And another thing that's happened very recently, I'm going to say only this year, but it might have been the back end of last year. There's a lot of insurance companies that when you take your insurance out with them for your holiday, if you have booked it with a company and you are not ABTA and Atoll protected, then your insurance isn't null and void. And people don't realise that. People are booking holidays with these companies and going, oh, I'm not bothered that it's not ABTA protected because I've got my insurance, and your insurance is null and void because they won't insure somebody that's going on holiday to a holiday that isn't ABTA and Atoll protected. It's my job. I do know what I'm talking about. It is my job. Do you of course I look for holidays for people? Yep. Never ever knew there was 2 different ones. Learned something new today. Yep. Vicky, does your company do payment plans? Every single company. So how it works is When I look for you to go to Benidorm next Tuesday for a week, I can go and look on over 100 suppliers we have. If you go to Jet2, there's only Jet2 going to look for you. If you go to TUI, only TUI they're going to look for. I can look at theirs and a lot of others because we've got like over 100 suppliers to choose from. So when you book a holiday with us, we've got a lot more places to go to try and get you the best deal, okay? Every single holiday, no matter how you book it, has got commission built into it. So whether you go to TUI, on the beach, Love Holidays, Alabala Bum Bands, go direct to the hotel and book your flight separately. It doesn't matter how you do it, there is commission built into all of them components. When you book your holiday with me, I get the commission for your holiday. If you booked it with Alabala Bung Bang, they get the commission for your holiday. If you booked it with Jet2, Jet2 get the commission for your holiday. So the girl that sat behind the counter taking your booking, she's still only going to get hourly paid, but the company are going to get all the commission. When I sit there and book your holiday, I get all the commission. That's how it works as an independent travel advisor. So we can book holidays with Jet2, with Ryanair, with American Airways, with Virgin Voyages, we can book holidays with anybody that you can book holidays with. We have access to the same and more. It's just that we are independent, so we have a lot more places to look for a holiday rather than just being stuck to just that tour operator. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. My holiday insurance was $559. I wouldn't have a clue. I mean, people's holiday insurances, if you've got the slightest medical condition, goes up. But again, people don't tell insurance companies the honesty when they're booking their insurance. So now if you book your insurance with me, when you book your holiday, I send you a link for you to book your own, because people were saying, well, I told my travel advisor that I didn't have a left toe on my right foot. And they hadn't. It was just trying to get out of it. So now you're responsible for booking your own. But did you also know this as well? I'm going to give you a little bit more of useful information. Did you know that if you book a holiday today to go away next Christmas and you don't book your insurance till next Christmas and you lose your right finger on your left hand next June, and you can't go away because you've got to have surgery, did you know that you lose your holiday? The amount of people that don't book insurance when they book the holiday blows my head. I always offer people the chance to book their insurance when they book the holiday, and they go, "Oh, I'll sort it out myself," and never do. That is mad, mad. I've had somebody very recently who couldn't go away because she broke a leg, and the leg, or was it the son that broke the leg, and the leg was too swollen, they couldn't put a cast on it. So because they couldn't put a cast on it, she couldn't fly, so she lost her whole holiday. She lost it because she didn't have insurance. Which company do you work for? I'm an independent, so I can work for 100 and odd different suppliers. Well, Vicky, no way. I pay a fortune for my insurance as well due to health reasons. A lot of people do. I always go with Jet2, wouldn't use Ryanair or cheap airlines. Why wouldn't you, Christine? What makes you say that Ryanair are cheap airlines? I'll give you another useful bit of information, shall I? Did you know that Ryanair, EasyJet, any of the cheap airlines that you are referring to, do you know that their pilots actually do more hours in a month than a pilot who's working for somebody like British Airways? Did you know that pilot that works for the cheap airline, as you put it, is probably more experienced than your more expensive airlines? There's food for thought. 100%, but do you do pay? Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Anybody books a holiday, you usually have to pay for your holiday between 8 and 12 weeks before your flight, and that depends on what kind of holiday. Long haul is usually 12 weeks, short haul is usually 10 weeks, cruises is usually 10 or 12 weeks. It's just the same whether you book it with me or go into a travel agent and book it. It's exactly the same. You have a link and you just click on the link and you just go and pay it whenever, however much you want, whenever you want. I have a lot of clients that book a holiday in May time for the following year, because when they've paid off the holiday for this year, they've got their holiday for next year already booked. I flew to Kenka. I'm flew with Kenka Airlines. We do holidays all over the world. Everything, absolutely everything. Everything to do with holidays. I'm good, thank you. We'll be booking with you. I just found out a lot. Thank you, Marie. Best place for travel insurance. I just use one company. We just use the same company. How can I go about it? Go about what, darling? I love. I'm a silent watcher. I'm okay to get. Of course, you're okay to give me a message. Okay, thank you, Harriet. Martin Lewis says that too, so it's right. TC, I'm Vicky Mack, and if I say something, it's right. Never bloody mind you, Martin Lewis. Do you know who I am? Ryanair seem to cancel more. No, not at all. You know why they seem to cancel more? Because they run a lot more flights than a lot of others. They're the best airline, the cheap ones. I tend to agree with you there, Rebecca. I always go EasyJet. I always go with EasyJet. They need to have plenty of experience and special training, I would imagine, to land Leeds Bradford. Exactly that, Ange. Pilots that work with the smaller airlines have got more experience because of the airports that they have to land and take off in, and people don't understand that. They think, oh, I'll go with British Airways because it's the best airline, and the pilots who work, it's bullshit. They all have to do the same training, but your short-haul pilots are a lot more experienced than your long-haul. I want to be away for Christmas next year, so do it. Make a plan and do it. I always travel with EasyJet. We do ours online. We're looking to go to Tenerife next Christmas. The thing is, though, Norma, you're only paying the person who you're booking it with online with. So if you're using if you're using a supplier online, are they getting you the best price? Because they're only going to be able to book it with their suppliers. When you go with somebody who's independent, they have access to a lot more. Do you give advice about it? Of course I do, Gemma. Give me a message. So I book holidays for other people. I book holidays for myself. I get the commission when I book anybody's holiday. I can search and search and search to get the best price for a customer. I also book holidays for myself, so I earn the commission back on anything that I book myself. Or I travel as an agent when I book anything for myself. Hence my 10 grand cruise that cost me 3.5 grand. Okay. I also have a wonderful team of agents who I work closely with. I work very closely with Stephen, who's like my right-hand man. You sometimes see him coming in here. And he is a personal mentor to anybody. And he teaches everybody what I've taught him. I'm also there as well, but I don't do as much of that anymore as what I used to do. But because I have my own clients who I book holidays for. So we have a wonderful team of experts, I like to say, in all different fields of travel. So you might get Sophie, who's an expert in Florida, Disneyland. You might get Susie, who's an expert in island hopping around Europe. You might get Stephen, who's an expert in adventure holidays. You might get me, who's an expert in cruises and the Caribbean. So we have a huge amount of people within my team who all have expert advice in all different areas. So you've got a lot of advice and help as well. And we have the most amazing plan. If you stick to it, you will be successful in what you do. I don't want to build somebody else's empire. I want to build my own, and that's what I do on a daily basis. I build mine and Darren's empire for us, not for anybody else. That's just what we do. So I would not change the job that I do, because I won't be able to live the life that I live if I did any other job. I can live the life that I live because of the job that I do. Have you booked holidays for anyone who is permanent oxygen user? I haven't personally, no, but if you can book a holiday that is a permanent oxygen user. Darren, can you turn that heating off, love? It's knocking me sick. It's so warm in here.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. Put another jumper on, or pull that on you. It's fucking boiling in here, mate. Nearly passing out. But if there is a way that you can fly with as a permanent oxygen user, then yeah, I can sort that out. I don't like saying no when someone finds a holiday for me, though. I like to have a choice of a few. Yeah, but the thing is, if you say, I want to go to such and such a place on such and such a date in such and I have a list of what questions we ask you when you are booking a holiday. So these are the kind of questions that you get. You'll get how many adults, how many children and age, destination, board bases, duration, must-haves, flying from, option 1, option 2, option 3, dates, flexibility and budget. So once you've answered all them questions, it gives me a pretty good idea of what you want. Then I go away then and come back to you with 3 or 4 different flights and 2 or 3 hotels, and you tell me what you do and you don't like. Then I'll look at other hotels and I'll just try and match it up until I find exactly what it is that you want. Hi honey, is Turkey cheap for a 2-week holiday? It depends what cheap is. I mean, £1 million for 2 people is cheap to some people. A tenner is cheap to others. It's a massive field, is 2 weeks holiday in Turkey and cheap. You can't what you're cheap is not the same as somebody else's cheap. Where am I right now, Turkey? I would love to do this. So do it then. Vicky, do you do comparisons? Do you mean price matches? Yes. Vic, did you say a price match? Yes, we do. I'd like a week in the sun in March. How would I book it through? You send me a message and I'll send you the info. I see. I'll message you about our holiday. Yep, that's no problem at all, Norma. Thank you. I did travel and tourism. I would love to do this, so do it then. Any travel agent or holiday inquiry, message me. Want to take my boys away next year to Costa del Sol. Ideal for going alone with him. Yeah, it's a good area. Everything's English, so you're all right. Like, would I say go to Morocco on your own? Probably not, because it's a little bit more difficult. But Costa del Sol's dead easy because it's a very English over there. So that's a really good place to go if you want to go like you say, your first holiday abroad kind of thing. Do you have to be well travelled? Absolutely not, Beth, because I certainly wasn't. You also don't have to be dead clever, and you also don't have to have any qualifications. All you have to have is the want to learn, to be coachable and want to learn. That's it. Bali, love it, Jojo. Vicky, do you do comparisons? I've just answered that. What your job, love? I'm an independent travel advisor. I've never been to Bali, no. Do you book abroad holidays or do you do UK? Everything, Mo. So whether you want to go for a week in Skeggy in a caravan, whether you want to go on a world cruise for 3 years, whether you want to nip to Disneyland Paris for a day, anything, absolutely anything I can book. I'm so easily led into a holiday. I said no long haul, no 14 nights, and ended up doing that. You've got to know what you want to find the right holiday for yourself. How can I check if medication are allowed in a country? Google. She can compare all suppliers. Yes, I can. Do you know any reasonable insurance with lots of medical condition cruising 58 days? Send me a message and I'll send you a link. Do let anyone make a don't. Barbados for 2 weeks. Fucking love Barbados. We went there for our honeymoon. Thanks, Gemma. Love Bella Medina. Yep. Do you do holidays for NI? What's NI? National Insurance. Sorry, Mark, I don't know what you mean, mate. What would you recommend for a great holiday for a 50th? Blackpool? Can't wait, I bet you can't. Send me some pictures. Where would you recommend for myself and 3 kids, 6, 9 and 11? Skegness. I don't know what you want without you answering the questions that I just said. So once you ask me to have a look at something for you, I will send you a message with all the questions, and then once you've answered them, I can look for you. Like what Claire might like for her kids and what Michelle would like for her 50th will be worlds apart. We need a little bit more information of exactly what you want. Do you know what I mean? Like Claire, do you want to go to somewhere that's got a lot going on? Michelle, do you want to go to somewhere that's full of kids? Do you know what I mean? You've got certain things that you do and you don't want. We all have different. Thanks, Yasmin. Have you been working whilst you're in Turkey? Yes, I work nearly every day, me, Sam. I work every day. Is this your own appointment in Turkey? I don't know what you mean, Dolly, sorry. From Northern Ireland, fucking hell. Yes, Mark. I'm laughing at myself here. Yeah, I'm tired. It's getting long. I do know what you mean now. Sorry, Mark. I just saw national insurance. Lovely. We're looking to go away next Christmas. Oh, don't blame you, honestly. Anybody who goes away for Christmas, I think it's the best thing ever. I do believe once you've been away for Christmas, she'll do it every year. Message Vicky with any questions. Don't think the other half would like black. But see what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying though, Michelle? I want to go abroad. I love Turkey, but wouldn't go alone. Do you see what I'm saying, Claire? We're all different and we all prefer different things. Do we have to subscribe to send a message? Do you bleeding hell? Anyone can send me a message. I prefer a quieter hotel with a... See, I'd rather go where there's no kids because I've not got my own. I don't want nobody else's. I'm dead honest. We want new experience. So this place would be America. I love that, Michelle. Send us a message. I thought national insurance, honestly. Can't wait to visit national insurance. Well, I think it's a beautiful place, you know, Bliss. I want to go the Maldives. Very nice. I'm thinking to go Lapland for next Christmas, but I don't know. Do you know what, Claire? You're not going to believe this, but Lapland for Christmas gets that booked up in advance. You'll be lucky to find anything. Everybody needs to go away for Christmas. You are what I need for my next holiday. Message me. Message me. Patricia, do Ricky have another girlfriend? Patricia, do Ricky have another girlfriend? I've no idea. National insurance, I believe it's a beautiful place in October, you know, Susie. Just saying. I want to take my babies to Lapland. Never been, believe it's very magical. I actually have somebody who specialises in that. When I say specialises, if I needed to ask a question, see, when I get certain holidays in, I'm not interested. If I get somebody inquiring about Disneyland, I pass them straight to Sophie because Sophie is the queen of finding the best deals for Disneyland. So I have people who I tend to send my inquiries to if I'm not very well up on it because a lot of my team have got experience in all different fields. Do you know what I mean? Vicky, I've messaged you, but it's saying it's not been sent. Well, where have you messaged me, Yasmin? Me to book 2 years in advance for Lapland. You do. Lapland's incredible. I believe so. I want to take my son to Disneyland. Message me, Natalie. I'll send you through to Sophie.